Mr. Dolls, that you can't build peer school. You're going to need hospital. You can't build peer hospital. You're going to need some recreation. You're going to need park too. Right? You can't build peer park. You need some shelter too. So you have to mix up the thing and you have to balance the thing. Guys, if you don't want to send a request, you can send a request now. We can reason together. So, them little things here, when you hear the opposition constantly talk about sometime, you wonder if September 3 no gone. You wonder if September 3 don't gone. But you know, it is what it is, It is what it is. And if the PNP believes them going to frustrate the government, then they make a sad mistake. Yeah. If them feel so them can frustrate the government, as I say, they make a sad mistake. Can't frustrate this government. Yeah. If you ask me if everything will go well in Jamaica, no. Everything now go well. But if you ask me, again, I will tell you, so most things are go well. Most things are right. But there is always room for improvement. Always. There is always room for improvement. The country Jamaica land could reach far more. We could achieve far more than what we achieve. And sometimes when you talk to these people, them ask them, will tell us, name me 3 things when this government do. It is this government who remove guarantor from student loan. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. It is this government who provide a social pension to people who never work it in the day them from the day them born. Because you have some people never work for one reason or another. In recent time, I carry a 70-year-old man. Whenever work the day born from there, go foreign, get deported and come home. Have nothing at all to live off of. Them I get one, them I between 12 or 15,000 a month. Family pension, mark you. Nobody are gonna jump up and tell you, say, hey, it's a whole heap of money that. No. But guess what? Him alone, and I'm sure of that. And him alone, and I'm sure of that. Him could not get nothing. But it is this government who make that possible. It is also the GLP government, maybe not this one. Well, not this one. It is also the GLP government who bring in no user fee at the hospital. The GLP government, no user fee. My children them grew up in the 90s. My children them grew up in the 90s. And I remember when my children them, I start to have my children them in the night, get my children them in the 90s. And I remember when I get my children them, even what I call a liney fee when my wife are going for a baby, we have to make sure so we pay the fee there. Whenever I say the doctor I got send her home and don't make sure have the baby, but the way they were treated, and one of the things where them used to use with my way, if you don't pay the fee, you don't get for register at birth. Your child won't register. And that is why a whole heap of children in a 2096, whole heap in the 90s, whole heap of them never have a birth paper. But let me give credit where credit is due. Because we are not like them. And them who am I talking? The PNP. It was Horace Daly, the PNP. He was Minister of Health back in 2000, early 2000. He was the one, PNP Minister of Health now. He was the one who bring in free birth paper at birth. And the rules are still in the policy there still in place. So as you're born, so before you leave the hospital, you get a birth paper. Or you start do it. So when all is said and done, we give Caesar what due to Caesar. But as me I said before that, and every single thing you have to pay for. When you go to hospital, you have to pay for register. When you go get your drugs at the dispensary, at the pharmacist, at the pharmacy, the drugs pharmacy, you had to pay for it. Cash sharing. Again, cash sharing in school. It was the GLP government who bring in cash sharing, who end cash sharing. The PNP government, they were the ones who bring in cash sharings. PJ Patterson, them time that if you not pay, you don't get your rental books. Want somebody come challenge me, because sometimes you talk, people love to jump and say a lie you tell without even know the fullness of the thing. So I remember saying me have to pay school fee. No, yeah, classic. Where it happened, you know, is that Horace Daly, they bring in a policy for say free birth paper at birth. You can check it and come back. Free birth paper at birth. So I may have to give them a little credit, give them a credit this one. But everything else they usually have to pay. But back to the school thing as me I say, brethren. Cash sharing. My children, them couldn't get nobody couldn't get a rental book. Unless you pay your part for a scan to them, government pay part or you pay part. Teachers usually literally, the school literally usually turn back people. When Bruce Colin and the Jamaica Labour Party campaign back in 2007, yeah man, remember all of that classic. So two people did a share bed. Remember all of that. Remember all of that. And then the H paper part me I talk about. The H paper part. I remember when them people are usually in a power, may I tell about my children them. People, well, thanks be to God, none of my children then never have to come home because anywhere the money for come from, because I believe in education. All when me no have none. All of my children them highly qualified, highly educated. All five of them. Highly educated. So I have to give myself a little tap on the shoulder enough time. Me and my wife. We make sure. All of my children them highly educated. So in those days, in the 90s, and usually turn back children from school if you not pay it. And so Bruce Colin and the Jamaica Labour Party campaign pana no school fee, end school fee, end cash sharing in a school. And what happened? The morning when the PNP set up like that, and for sure you how vicious the PNP is. Immediately when time the GLP win the election, them say them want them money back. Them want them money back because the government promised and it was one hell broke loose. And the government give them money because the government did make a promise. The government did make a promise, so the government give them back their money. So no tuition fee. Yeah, classic, no tuition fee. So the government give them back their money. But you know the new thing, and somehow we will recall when Mr. Golden said these teachers and the school them act like some extortion. Like them are extortions. And them nearly cut him throat. But it was true. Because, alright, them say, up to today, they will tell you that it's not school fee. It's auxiliary fee. So them call it now classic. Auxiliary fee. Yeah, man, them will tell you so. Them will tell you, say no, on a school fee auxiliary, but call it where you want to call it. And money where you have to pay. And the government do its best to keep out money from collecting by these schools. But every single thing where the government do, the school them still find a way to extort people. And up to now, it's still a go on. Up to now, it's still a go on, guys. But it is what it is, you know. Time I go catch up on some of them. You see what they hear me hear them I say before I bring in your caution. When they hear me hear it on the news, the same Cliff Hughes program of caution a quote from where they hear. So Cliff Hughes say, Mark Golden is a damn good legislator. And the same Cliff Hughes program I hear this man. Where one school I talk about the part money no come. The permanent secretary come up on the news broadcast. Me hear it from it with my own 2 ears. And say, look here. If the money no come, you don't have money. Use the money. And then you don't get back on the money because government money always late. And all of we know that. So this worry by excitement. This worry by excitement where the school love to create just to show up the government. Malloy and him friend them. Just to show up the government. It not gonna work. Caution, what you say? Caution. Caution, what go on? Alright, it look like saying you're ready for talking, caution. When you're ready for talk, you open your mic and talk, caution. Yeah. So these people, them lion PNP, they will come in disguise. We're evilous and continue to be evilous. Very evilous. Them are doing everything for show up the government. But we will not take the bait. Government now will take the bait. And the government will not be intimidated by none of you. None of you can intimidate the government. Because as the Prime Minister reminded you one time, say, he's not afraid of nobody. And that's the same thing we are said to. Prime Minister, we out here. We have your back. Yes, we have your back, and no weapon that farm against the Prime Minister shall prosper. So all who want to disrespect and tell them lies and so forth, don't worry about it. Just do what you do. And again, comrades, the Nara is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. So anybody who will feel like say, you can sabotage a bill and talk about take it because that's gone to the PNP argument and some section of PNP society, because I not call them a civil society. Some section of PNP society, put it to a giant committee. No! And the same thing I got. I go take 2 years, 2.5 years. And then what happen? We use it against the government during the running up to the election where June 2030. And that is one of the fear. Guys, you can send requests now, yeah? That is one of the fear where the PNP have up to today. One of the fear where PNP have up to today. That this Naira, I go nail so much nail and some 4-inch nail too. I got nail about a lot of 4-inch concrete nail in them coffin. That's what them afraid about. Classic. I can't talk there, so I talk to myself. I don't mind it, but I like to talk to others still because it's a current affairs program. It's a program where you exchange ideas. We should know that. All of them lives are live where you exchange ideas with each other. So we can agree for disagree. Yeah, so all of this. Yes, excellent. The bill don't pass. No, we excellent. It pass, but while the bill pass, you don't know say fragments are still in the ear, in the media. I'm still a talk about it. And we don't know them next move, which I don't care and I don't afraid of that. I don't afraid of them next move. See all, there you go, yeah. There you go. We're not afraid of, I just said there you go, so we're not afraid of the next move we want to have. We want to like take the bill, go a court and do some things. We're not really afraid. So bring it on. Yeah, man. Bring it on, we're ready. So every single day, we are continue. We are continue for bat. We are continue for ask our government to do what they have to do. Yeah. We are going to ask the government if you don't get weary. Don't get weary. Never get weary. Just do what you have for the government. Caution not talk, so we don't have to have him inside the box. Nah, I don't know why him in the box and him not set up. Yeah, man. So I love to see what go on. I love to see what go on. But as I say, and all of us will appreciate that there's always room for improvement. There's always room for improvement. Always room for improvement. Things not all right, but there is room for improvement. Everything is not, and everything will never all right. There's always going to be room for improvement, and the country's like that. But most things are right. If we take a look at where we were to where we are now. Excellent, Wagwan. Long time I don't see or hear from you. Wagwan.
Yeah, I know, yeah, dealing.
I'm there, a voice out.
Social, you know. I'm glad the bill done fast. I'm working time now. We're chatting.
Yeah. That's what we say because.
And guess on the car, so the government right now have to make sure so they do the matter right. Yeah, because this is 100. So I have to make sure everything done right.
Yeah. I have to make sure.
Yeah. And I can count on that.
Hey, let me tell you something, you know, excellent. One of the things, is that once this Naira bill here sign off by the GG and it touch the road, things will take 2.5 to 3 years, are going to take 6 months, You can imagine that? And that's the thing when the PNP afraid of.
Yeah, man, that have people weak in them knees right now. But how could you don't want to see development? At a speed where reasonable and make people life better.
Yeah, no one see that. Yeah, no one see that.
Well, after them part, that they will get left behind.
All I hear from them when I pass through them live and hear them, me hear yesterday caution them on the program. A while ago me there, but I don't know why I'm in the box and not talk. I don't know. But yesterday caution I say Cliff you say Mark Golden is a damn good legislator. So I said to him, say, boy, what a way you big up Cliff Hughes now. and couple months ago, everything Cliff Hughes was a problem. You see how hypocritical you know.
Typical PNP, man. They're going to pick out them views and pick and choose them views and say, but
yeah,
even though Mark Golden said and doing they couldn't stop the bill, so what
can't stop the bill. Can't stop the bill.
That's why I do make a difference.
Couldn't stop the bill on that. And but you know what surprised me still, my brother, and something I just can't understand. Why spend over 11 hours in a parliament? It was a marathon session of parliament. And you spend so long and the bill up and you vote and you eventually you still vote against the bill? Eh?
They need to vote for their own amendment to them put in the bill.
Yeah. And you put a certain amendment this and me somebody can correct me if I'm wrong because I like when people correct me when I'm wrong. This are the first bill Mrs. have so much amendment.
Yeah,
the first one. In my thing I follow up the parliament. Me never seen a bill where have so much amendment. No, sir.
I sat beg for your amendment and get it word by word and I still vote against it. So I don't know whether I'm a beg for.
And them vote against it in the Senate too. And them debate it. Hey, Friday we're gone, you know. After 9 Senate over, you know.
Yeah.
I usually Senate over from about 3 o'clock the latest on a Friday.
Because I'm not even talk about the bill, you know. You know, the parliament with the amendment when them ask who agree with the amendment.
No, man, I know that. I know that you talk.
Yeah.
I know that you talk. Mark Golden want word for word. Anything where him say, word for word, it must go. You Yeah, I'm not going to understand say in a debate or in a negotiation, you know, get all the way you want. You understand? That is what you call a negotiation.
Real man.
I didn't understand that. I mean, I see him understand that. I mean, I see him understand that anytime soon, neither.
For them plan is to get some committee to slope the bill, and that's all I want to do. And then try to blame the government,
Yeah.
but the government wiser than them when they're not on a committee shit.
One green light, where I say?
Then I'm there. Go and listen you.
Oh,
As
Green light,
usual.
what go on like I said
I want excellent.
Yeah, man.
I want everything up.
Thing up so far.
Aye.
You said I want to put back Jason for the council again. I told that.
No, me don't know. Me don't know, you know. Me hear people are said, but me, I who me hear with him unruly. Unruly me hear with it, so me don't know. Unruly always care false message. I mean, about that way fee argument.
unruly is a bearer of false message.
Yes, man, unruly always care some false message.
But the labor inside. What about that? Gabriel said, they could have mad to put back Jason. Let's work on the council again.
But me not really know. But me see him up and down with them, so me not really know.
So what is happen?
Excellent. Then we vote for him. Me tell us sitting. Me tell us sitting. And because in work making lose the election, you know. Because he ain't visit the people them and go amongst the people them we went slack off, you know. I just see people that want to see me, you know.
That's who that green light? Who that?
The councillor, when I we councillor, Western St. Mary councillor.
No, for Gail St. Mary, Gail Division.
I wish MP me hear them a total say in a GLP side we lose where them a say I'm for run back as a councillor. Maybe something to that effect, but never follow it up.
Me hear the argument to who I will them when I say when I say for run for councillor.
Think of the one
I'm not wrong with that, you know. You see you know which PNP me see do that? Richard Azan, you know. He may do that in a 207 when he may lose.
The when I said Dave Wright.
George Wright.
No man. Dave Brown, Dave Brown.
I
said what? Dave Brown, man, I say him could have run.
I think that when I said the celebrating we run against Azan.
The councillor. Yeah, that one there too.
Yeah, I mean that's a George Wright too, man. But that shows some of them people you can run and build up the thing and strengthen the thing for you. Them for run. So that means that them have a hold on the constituency too.
Yeah.
Where them can able to make some,
And they still can represent the general.
Because as I say, Mr. PNP, Richard Azan do it in 2007 when he made lose. And we see my parliament one day and I laugh off him, you know. And them say to us, so you can't go and laugh. You don't know nothing about politics. Because we are say from an MP to a council, a mock him, you know. And he do well. You know?
What is somebody that can run in a Port Maria?
Port Maria, but you know, say no one seat, no one thing that we lose by in the parish council. One division.
Where Port St. Mary?
St. Mary, yeah. I think I won.
No man, remember say we lose seat in a Fidon constituency now we lose seat in a Bobby.
Councillor?
Yeah, but it can still be one same way. I mean, one council will lose.
In a free division of a 3 council seat, we lose, you know.
Now, here GLP for life, I say one of Bobby council will lose, yeah. Remember, to say one of Bobby council.
Look here. I feel me division. So make GLP for life tell you. A 3 we lose.
He lose the bus club division and he lose GL division.
Yeah, but hear me now, guys. A 3 will lose, but it can work down to say only one councillor. Meaning say only one councillor make we lose. For example, at 2020, a 40 division, and them have 21 and we have 19. Then I only short by a 1. You understand what I say now?
Look here, a 7 councillor seat we lose.
Eh?
A 7 councillor seat we lose, you know.
Which one?
In a St. Mary council.
Nah, man, we can't lose so much, you mad?
What you mean we can't lose so much?
Nah, man, I can't be so much, my friend. So I say, nah, sir. Maybe about 10. All right, probably about how much division, man? Maybe about 10. And if at 7, nah, man. We don't lose so much.
So how much, Carl?
Well, I'm not sure, but me know said it couldn't be 7. It couldn't be 7-1 green light.
Well, me know say we lose. Me know say if I don't say 5, I believe a 5 for 2, 5. Sim that level because we lose 3 in a few weeks. We lose 3 in a few weeks. We lose 2 at Port Maria.
Okay.
You sure of that?
Now was Richard Query and Dan Query was a mayor.
Richard. All right, Dan.
And Dan, man.
Richard, one of them. I don't know. I remember the name different. But one of them. But two brother. Him lose the mayor, no, so him win his seat. Him win his seat, you know.
Yeah. All the people them damn ungrateful as we know.
I remember Rick Stars, remember all Central go. But me know say we lose 2 at Port Mary, we lose 2 we lose 2 in a Central. We lose 2 in a Central. Me remember all upper even Fidon side go. We lose 2 in a Central and we lose 3 in a Fiwi constituent, Fiwi division.
Division, okay. But, you know, St. Mary is really a toss-up parish to me. St. Mary is a mix-up parish.
All right, I'm coming in the box. We can say something, boss.
Yeah, man. Once in a disrespect nobody, no problem.
No, man. No. We're not them the type of person.
Okay.
You're not saying, it's personal clarion and if you run back. Probably the white siblings you attack.
No, sir.
Oh, because we don't want him back. We don't want him to constant or nothing at all.
No, sir, I'm not talking.
The brother run against Azan, man. When name again there?
Thing there. The newbie.
Newbie. I better than giving newbie.
Yeah, newbie. Where? And you, unless they come, Richard, that's on side they come from?
No. The white siblings, that's the white siblings.
The white siblings. Me same was a mess down there, mess up the thing.
Yeah, man.
I make him lose. Then him do something take over from.
Who that?
Him newbie take over from.
No.
Warren newbie.
No.
No, him where man the name?
Him my man I run against and win.
So the man the name again.
Where cricketer name on? Oh God.
Wave Alliance.
Wave Alliance, yeah. I make lose the seat. So we don't want him back up there.
I beat Sybil Swaby. Thing there.
We have line beat him. If he did that,
They should have moved him because a long time without you saying not going nothing.
Yeah, not going nothing. They should have moved him a long time.
But Hey, you have some,
Yes,
you have some
Enriquez.
politicians.
Enriquez, in at all.
Enriquez.
Hey, let me tell you something.
You have
Just
some
when
people
I
who are
talk
just
about
not fit for
move
politics.
this on ACM, so no when they went talk about Marlon, you say, I don't see one of them move Marlon and then Galang and then Galang and then you see what happened to that, you see? You know, see what happened to it?
Even if Marlon didn't have that losing.
Even if me there, no Westmoreland, he me da lose him, man.
Oh, you no, okay, you can't say so. You can't say so. You can
But the
no,
numbers,
if me you can do this thing.
You see, green light, green light.
How much man when beat him by?
You have
How
to
much man
study.
when beat
You
him
have
by?
to,
How much the man when beat
study
him
the
by?
politics. You have to study the
Well,
politics.
you see, that's why I'm gonna me not bother come pan the live them because you see, me can't take
Don't
foolish
talk
people
about
talk them, you know.
Don't
So
talk
me not bother with the
about
live them at all.
green light. But that's talk about Tiger. So I say even if Marlon did that.
Yeah, don't talk about Tiger Hands, man.
But I know so when I go on, nobody knows. Everybody threw a knife at Marlon neck. Everybody threw a knife at Marlon neck. I only when have this man on the cock. I don't know sure say this man when
man,
I
you have all the people about Marlon to man. Just say that.
No.
All the people about Marlon to.
No, man, a lot of people was back in Maryland through Green Light.
Yeah, what about people did about Marlon, yes, green light?
But the thing is, you know what I didn't like Green Light? I'm going to be honest. You see, the undermine, that was the problem. Because it was a crossover and them come fight him out and that's all. A lot of persons was upset. Because them undermine Moreland.
You see, if the white siblings are the way if Marlon Samuels couldn't win him up there, I tell you. Would never ever win him. I wasn't alive.
Webel Ends.
I wasn't alive other day. Not really. I listened to him. I was listening to her live. And this lady with name Lexi. Sorry if you call somebody name for your life. Yeah, say about the white siblings, like if you make the white siblings run. And she don't come from this. She don't know nothing about the white siblings. I will tell him say no, and the lady start dig up underneath me. She don't know if me a labor, she don't know if me a PNP. Me have vote for me, me have vote for me a hate in here.
No, got too much in that. For that gone.
I'm not going too much in there.
Yeah, not got too much in that. That gone and me not like discuss people worse if they're not there to defend themselves.
Yeah, but it's not good. See you jump down on a person you don't know what his person is.
Okay.
If he was doing a good job, if he was doing a good work, he would still be an MP.
Why ain't that
See,
good?
let me tell you, hold on. Let me say this to us. Let me say this to us. Guys, let me say this to us. The last election of Ghana, you know, remember, you know, the PNP, it must gain back some seat, you know. There's no question about that, you know. So you see some seat, they say all of the seat them with the PNP. Tell me one seat where the PNP take wherever them have for years. I can't see one seat where the PNP take where them have that for years.
Yeah, but
you can't find me one.
But Carl, you have to understand with a man you're said to because he is from the area, so he must first acknowledge what happened.
Look here, Uno not tell me nothing. When
no, me not say nothing about that.
Uno used to rub me out. Uno used to rub me. Missy girl jumped down in my throat already. Before election, jumped down in my throat. When me say, Bobby this and Bobby.
What are the excellent?
So sit where they talk about. But tell you something. You see me? Me not throw nobody under no bus.
Really, understand what you are saying. I understand what you are saying.
But I said something.
You have to understand.
Let me tell you something. It's called politics. Everybody have an opinion and say what they want to say. When it comes to politics, it's not all time we're going to write or
wrong. When you say for your opinion, people jump down your throat. But when you attack, nobody know I hear. That no nice. So that's why me not bother with me not too bother with them again.
Green light, me know say Bobby couldn't lose in seat.
Yeah.
Me know that. So when them attack say Bobby gonna lose in seat,
look here. It was the biggest talk on the platform before the election.
Yes.
And so sitting with them classy man, so sitting with them talk about it. Man, don't know why man. Nobody not tell me nothing.
Who is that classy man talking about it?
So me know say Bobby never dug a losing seat.
Excellent, and every life you're the.
Most all the life.
But
You
me
never
say,
used to the pan life when them the argument attack, so you can't tell me nothing.
But
But
I
when
remember
me
the
say
live
is-
then I comment section.
You're not in a them the comment section there. And then the time me not even know you.
when
Then
me
the time me not
say,
even know you upon the live.
when me say is what
live them. Any
a
live
lot of-
Let me hear GLP, I say. Go through GLP.
a lot of people that complain say them not see nothing from siblings for true. And a lie them and I
No,
tell
but
people
siblings,
that complain.
I don't business with no siblings
So
coming.
that's
I
why
know
me
about
say we
siblings.
can't
Because
really
what about
bash
siblings
him
when me
because-
don't know about siblings.
That's why I say we can't really bash him because he lived in the constituency.
Bash who? Who a bash who?
He-
No,
when
yeah,
him-
but me, because me not chat about siblings coming. I not about siblings. Me not talk about people when me don't know.
Right. Then that man say, when them say, them the cuss him out. I am saying him have first-hand experience because him living at the constituency. So him attack from direct experience.
Me drive his siblings. Me drive. Me I want to drive a film.
Me no know who cuss him out from. No cuss him out from. Me tell you no. If Carl them put me up here, no, me not depend. You know how long me not bother with life again, brother. No
Because
bother with
a
it.
lot of people were saying, oh, them not see nothing from siblings. I would never this in nobody
You
come
can't
out
say
long
emotional
after we
when it
know
comes to
say.
politics, you know.
Me listen, excellent. Me listen. When me a listen, me nobody no argument. Me go on every live and me listen every one of them.
Man, don't take it as an act. Don't take it as an argument. Don't take it as a politics we attack. So all kind of emotion sometimes I go involved in the thing.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
but
is it.
what I'm saying, sir.
Look here.
If
You
we don't
see
follow this-
petty things.
If
that
me
make
that
not
Carl,
the
me tell you
world-
something, Carl. If me that follow this for the company, come here, man, and I chat out my name for the same thing, and I'm them feel the mind.
Chumps. That's why I'm telling you, say, me don't get, I try not forget myself in a certain
Excellent.
things, especially
Excellent.
gossip.
Too much fury and every minute you hear say this and that's me no like them they sitting there, brother, so I prefer stay and I comment. Me no like hear it.
I don't like to mix up and do that. But I just not try to make it get me done. Human being and our easy people control.
Yeah, mankind.
Yeah, man.
Mankind.
Easy. Even sometimes.
Look here, our number one enemy, and maybe not say enemy. Let me see if we can find a different words. Our number one group of people who we're supposed to deal with is the PNP. Right?
Oh, rival.
That me believe.
Our
That me
rival.
believe.
Thanks,
Carl, but I know some
thanks,
listen to go.
TLP. What are the green light? Thanks, TLP. Our number one rival is the PNP. And we must do everything well legal to keep them out of power. So, me no in no gossip argument. Me no want it on my platform. So, me try to
Me no
fight.
in it. Carl. Me prefer turn in the comment.
But earlier on, we go back right there, so. Yeah, right there, so we have to go back. The PNP them spend some hours in the Senate Friday again. Senate never done till about 9 o'clock Friday night. But yet still them vote against the bill again. So I wonder to myself, so what is it these people want?
But Carl, the outer hardness and disrespect when them come with, especially the one named Cleveland Tomlinson. Right? After the lady, what's your name? Bennett Cooper.
Excellent.
After
Excellent.
Yo.
Jump down and come up back. Them a warn me about you. Me don't know what you say. But jump down and send back a bit.
Excellent.
Yeah, jump down and come up back. Them a warn me about you.
After Bennett Cooper do our contribution, right? And talk on the bill and whatever. Because remember, she is a lawyer. So
Yes.
she has some fair expertise now. The first thing Tomlinson come out with is If I get a traffic ticket, I wouldn't use it as a lawyer because you're not competent. No. Why the personal attack?
Very Otavada.
Why the personal
Disrespectful
attack?
and say,
Exactly.
and them are young people, and them are young people, and why young people feel listen to them.
Exactly. And then when they're not paying no mind with that, him go further. And one piece of trace until he reach all them arrogant and then this and them that. And a sharing goal and if you get up himself on a point of order and she draw for the section and make you know say, oi, you're out of order, you need to retract it. If when Tom Tavares tell him to retract it, he would not retract it. And long after he retract it and Lambert Brown have to apologize on him behalf.
Look here, that him not retract nothing.
That's how.
Him talk.
One of them Cleveland
so
Tomlinson.
Him talk, you know, him JLP. Him talk, so him should do the one where go back, what do the retract.
That is cool, JLP. That is cool.
One of them Cleveland Tomlinson.
Oh, yeah, I see my go out with himself from there too, you know.
He was very out of order.
With him. So sometimes you want to talk so serious.
Well, don't talk it.
Exactly. And then after that, now,
Let me go sit down.
when they're done, the way them are now voting time, them come with one bag of amendment. Right? Till one at a time, they want to take out one old.
They're not just like when the PNP go out with. It's not just like when them go out in the house.
Exactly.
All them come with this disrespect. That's all them come with disrespect.
Me say they want to put one whole entire clause and put in what they want to put in.
Yeah.
With them bright self. What can go? So them are not government. Them are not government. Who them be? Eh? And I can't talk about them to take out committee and put in board. We don't want no board. We don't want any board.
Then I say we had people that change out board house now wanna put in a concrete. Maybe want a board again.
We have got to tell them so green light.
The one named Bernard and Montego Bay with him bright self, but there is nothing in the bill for the common people. And
you know like then I see how much board blow away down a west.
Not in there to benefit the common people, and there's nothing for the island, but there's nothing for the Melissa victim them. Seriously? So me want to know all of the infrastructure, everything will go happen. Who are going to benefit from it? The Tapanaris and the foreigners them? The foreign people are going to come benefit, or we will live in Jamaica? Eh? And it just
why you have to ask them that, you know?
The type of people them be.
Actually, then I get the money them for spending at their constituency man for big up themselves.
Exactly.
How much my goal is each MP forget what 50 million?
50 million.
Yeah, right.
That I get a problem.
On a contact, watch people in a film constituency get affected by Melissa. Because in a constituency.
What was the benefit?
In consequence, rundown.
Carl, what was the benefit?
With Melissa?
What was the benefit poor people get from PNP in the 18 years and everything?
You have to ask them that, you know.
Excellent. Danny Buchanan put it perfectly right. It is not the responsibility of the government to build back people home in its entirety. And it is coming directly from one of them own. Good?
Excellent. You know, your O'Keefe said a PNP build Jamaica.
Look here, no green light.
Oh, yesterday I'm saying so.
Okay, now that's sense at all.
Sure.
If you check most of the major infrastructure in Jamaica built by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Look here. You see the gully? Where you see them talk about? When the gully are built, you know. When Busterman can build them gully, them call the gully government, you know. Yeah, and today, well, I know, you see today, if them gully they never exist, Kingston and Central Jail are wash away.
Long time.
Yeah.
So we always have vision. Who build downtown? Who build Negrid? Who build Ochi?
No, but what may I say, Gully there, if them gully they never about them time.
Yeah, man, I understand. No, I answer, man. That's why I say we have vision from long time. But someone never have them vision. If we make them go there, you wouldn't have Kingston today.
Carl, remember over Portmore now, when Siaga built up over Portmore, they said, they laugh for 5 months, or him building a swampland.
Yeah, man, they laugh off I, man. Every single development where it take place under the GLP at the time, and even now, every single one, the PNP always fight it. When we are introduced NIS, them call it sins. So there is so much things on the PNP.
Not for what them are claim said. Not for what them are claim said them do you know. Who start them?
Them say a lot of what we are doing. Them say a lot of what we are doing in the pipeline.
Yeah, I think PNP talk about otherwise is all interest. All interest for them.
And yet still they don't do nothing towards it because this government have the most house building.
Yeah, that may answer about them act like they benefit the whole Jamaica. And the cell phone and for them achievement that the cell phone and all interest.
Any government when the cell phone would there.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Them talk about cell phone like it's a factory we have, like we build cell phone factory.
Yeah, so if I'm PJ design phone.
No, Carl, you should have said them talk about cell phone like a PJ. They build the cell phone.
Which country? Tell me now, which country at this in this day and age could I never have cellular phone now? Which country? Which country could I never have internet now in this day and age?
I don't know which part.
So when them people you talk, you can't take them too serious too.
If other them talking pint, then on a pint. They better get one knife and they can sharp the pencil.
Well, one thing we say, as we say, each day we get up, we're supposed to have one mission in mind, and it's to enhance the policy and the principle of this government. We must always spread the message. Every opportunity that we get, we must spread the message. We must tell it every day. And if it means that we have to come on them live here every day and put in, because everyone are important. Everyone are by me and do them live here and uno come up in the box and people to support. It is very much important. And what I know, I mean, I encourage you, don't care how small the GLP live is. Go on it and give on input. It is very important. Very much important. Let us look for the big one, them, all the small one, them to go on it and encourage.
You know,
they not do that, Carl. They not do that at the top one. Then we did well if something then go on. You know, but I won't feel like I think nobody.
Well, guess what? Don't get weary of that.
Wait.
Still do what you have to do.
And that's why I'm not bother with you again, excellent.
Green light, I'm to then get your weary. Go up any live. I feel like we go up.
Yeah, no make nobody get you weary, man.
At that GSP live, I'm not here. But just go up on the one that I feel like.
Yeah.
I'm to our brethren that green light.
Me no know I'm to him.
Hold on.
Me I'll text him and me not even get no response.
No, I'm to him. Long time open this discussion.
Jesus have mercy. You know,
that's not excellent. Politics and sports.
Yeah, where you say GLP?
I open discussion to long time.
Open discussion. Me not say open discussion.
Me say you know how long me try to remember his name.
A lot. Me did not try to remember my name, Joe. What I time. Open discussion.
A long time I hear him.
Yeah, me not hear him from about last year,
And he
November.
can't read. Me like him reason. Me like him when he reason, man. He
The
can't read.
people,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
the people must be busy going by America now.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
sometimes
them
I can't do it.
them do a different thing now.
And so pop up again.
They soon come in again, man.
Yeah,
Well, you know what me
yeah.
want? Me want under this Nara, the Riverton don't move. It is a eyesore out there, so.
So where you put it? Where you plan for put it? It have been there somewhere, you know.
Remember, said the Prime Minister said them are gonna move it and
Remember
put
say
it.
me have planned for it. Remember say I have planned for it.
I think out in the sea or something like that. So.
Yeah, man, he have planned for it. He went to
Yeah,
talk.
whatever place you can put and recycle, you can recycle the dumb thing. I say, you can put it some place
Then
where
that them
recycle.
go do them all
Yes.
use it for make
Yeah, recycle something, recycling.
what then call it?
Yeah,
In talk, man. Him in
you
talk, you know one of the speech where he make
ethanol,
in talk.
Yes,
ethanol
but
gas
Oh.
out of it.
right. Remember when they make the subject, when they make it the suggestion of Parliament, you know, Anthony Hilton with the author that say
Yeah, me remember.
the people they can't move it because of that the people them live
And that the people them live off, yeah. Should I shame himself to say that?
You know, I tell you about that,
Me shame when
Shame
me hear so
himself
me
with
shame.
that utter out of
Me
mouth.
shame and me no live down there.
But the thing is, you know, Carl, it not just when that light, you know, it don't just affect the people who live in the surrounding area.
But I didn't done them usually like the place to get money.
But Carl, remember when it light, you know, it got all the way to Clarendon and all St. Thomas. Right? So it affect a lot of persons and it's not good for people. Right?
Find out GLP, find out where PNP HQ asks about mineral.
What am I talking about?
You haven't find out that.
But ask Munchie, we don't know.
Where you talk about PNP HQ, why you always come with some foolishness, you know?
well, that's why you not ask the people them. The people we are talking about with the mineral, we not gonna ask them.
PNP HQ. One over
Nobody
Bala.
here so don't know about them mineral.
Make Bala explain to you. Make Bala or Alvaro explain to you. We can explain.
If you know some people that
Bala
Jamaica
not explain nothing. Bala not explain nothing. When Bala put you up in a box and chat out the whole life. Again, no time for chat.
There's people if you go ask about the mineral, the same people that we are talking. Go ask them.
Yeah, go ask some people there.
If you know just somebody have people mineral.
If we have enough for some people that want to live forever, if for the rest of their life, also then grandchildren, then great grandchildren, this can live so.
You want to put it down.
Because even you remember him even say when the Prime Minister said the people have been moved from the gully side, he said they live on the gully bank, so they know him they can't move them and them face finish them. On the gully bank.
And them same people they have vote for him same way, you know.
Yes.
Then call, you know, see what them have.
People sorry for them.
Them have to try to keep the people them in the dark for the people them vote for them and everything. Then they want to get rid of Garrison and them, you know, at that time.
Because excellent, them suppress them voters.
Yes, it's
Them suppress them voters.
But in this 21st century, a time for people have like a pride and like a something towards themselves. You can't make people choose for you. You can't make people choose for you in them days and age. And to walk list.
Listen, we still have to remember when odds come out, you know, and a liquor go against Angela, you know. One or two people in the constituency, and not even people live in the constituency, and them will live a foreign, we born and bred in the constituency. And then did a back her.
I tell you something. Yeah, one thing they call them ship and captain and people. You have some people that go sink to the ship.
Exactly. And what's she name? Angela Bornberg threatened the woman after that. Remember, say she got threatened her.
Mm.
Yeah.
You guys think the ship right now, I tell you that.
And that's why I'm not hear her again.
She still the panic man, but she know she remember the election done, you know. So PNP HQ. Where them a go move go? Well, houses for $40 million. What? Let me ask
Them
you a
friend they
question.
depend
See?
wait there. Them friend they depend they repand they can buy $140 million house. From them since it's so lucrative. If it's so lucrative and them depend if you much years, them can buy $140 million house.
No, and that me want to ask him. Let me ask you a question. PNP HQ. If you our minimum wage, right? Why you go want also $40 million? Why you go put it at where and can't reach it? It makes sense.
You got me not ask that. Them
Eh?
said
Mark Gold,
I don't
well, I know,
talk
I'm
about
Mark
it
Gold,
talk about minimum wage.
Because
well, I know,
also
Mark,
come out and complain about minimum
If them
wage and
earn
them
so
sickness.
much money, if them earn so much money, why can't them buy a house?
Exactly.
Mark Gold, I make my $40 million house.
Exactly. Thank you. Right now, out of Caribbean estate, they get one bedroom if less than $9 million.
Then what we are like poor people for? We not like poor people. We want people we are strive. What we are with poor people. That's what it's a
I don't know
man.
what kind of $40 million house you talk about. Nobody did tell us they want
Hold on, let me hear from you. Let me hear from your brother. Yeah. Fix Roy Campbell, Wagwan. Yes, yeah, Fix Roy Campbell. All right, you don't look like you want to talk.
And we would want to talk about
I
poor people
agree
out
with
of no
you.
mouth. You know, see we talk about poor people. We
David
don't use the
Jarrett,
word poor. We don't use the word poor. We don't make the word poor come out of our mouth unless the people talk here now.
But I agree,
And we
like,
don't want like it.
what
hello.
PNP would do for
PNP are keeping in this poor mindset.
what PNP would
PNP are
do
keeping in this poor mindset.
for the poor people in Jamaica, because under for them tenor, you have the highest poverty rate, the highest crime rate, the highest
Exactly.
unemployment rate, the highest every rate. So I don't understand what I say. I want to keep the people them poor for win election and turn them in an idiot, like the one that come protest.
You see, all of a sudden, all of a sudden, everybody want poor people forget all a jacuzzi in them house, All of a sudden, all type of
This a
things.
dance here. Be a foolishness. Which part in Jamaica you find $9 million house. Caribbean estate just built some house by NHD was just built over Caribbean estate, 1 bedroom, and also have 2 bedroom over there too. $9 million.
What make him come up here talk them? So, you know, if he talk for himself, when I can talk for nobody not call him up here to talk for them.
No, man, make them
yourself
talk.
and for your
No, man,
family.
green light, make them talk, man. No problem, make them talk.
You don't know nothing about we about most say you don't live anywhere good. You can talk to the people you want to
talk for people. When talk for yourself.
People live in a good at PNP. Check out Jungle.
Exactly.
Check out Jungle and check out where you Brown
And check out
constituency.
Angela Brownberg constituency
Yeah.
and the same Hilton there. Check out some of the most distressed constituencies PNP run them.
Exactly. Look what the Westmoreland, 1 bag of board house. Look what the Westmoreland, 1 bag of board house. Right? And now the house them destroyed now in a Melissa, and they want the Prime Minister getting concrete house. When they live no concrete house.
But let me ask you something. This Prime Minister here, from them coming up power, from GLP coming up power, GLP build up. Guys, I want to ask you this. Guys, I want to ask you this. I want to fresh my memory. From this government are coming up power, them build a board house?
No.
Which part? Where?
No.
Okay.
But
We have been looking for blow away.
but him call even the indigent houses where them build, right? And nice decent also where people where him feel live in a.
Yeah.
So where them at
I don't see this government can build one board house with
Look
toilet
at-
out a door and all them
Exactly.
sitting there.
Then wait there.
I don't see them build
HQ.
one board house and them coming up power. Better house, better everything.
HQ. From your band things are real still now. HQ, you know have no look savings. You know if you
No,
save.
man, I just
Eh?
where they since budget.
You don't know if you save, boy. Alright, girl.
No.
Right, but me live at Toronto and people bars and can't buy a house, get everything in $1 million. And the food price the food price raise every day, the gas raise every day.
You see it, I tell you, go there now, HQ about 100, you know, and him come here now attack. And you see, them what them the little boy we come here last week we building house. The whole of them sit down and then castigate him and do him all. And in this bar where you know, and them there from the devil was a boy. I wait for people to come below us for them.
And I know if you say I got Jamaica a scholar market and I build a house, man.
No, sir. Exactly.
Market man I build a woman and man and I build a nice concrete house.
But HQ wait for people to come below us game.
Looking at the Prime Minister constituency, the nice apartment with the Prime Minister building a constituency. What am I talking about?
Excellent.
Nice,
Look at them as sweet today, sell you know. Look how sweet you sit there.
Yeah.
And if you see them, if you're going at the freedom house, you think a palace, you know.
You know, see the Prime Minister will go up a jungle, modernize the building.
This is when you say wait, just wait, man. The hardest time coming. We suffer under PJ 18 and a half years.
If you had done that, JLP and judgment. If you had done that, a judgment.
The hardest time ever in Jamaica is the 70s and the 90s.
Yeah.
Them say you don't live green light. Green light, them say you don't
Make you talk for yourself, man. I feel yourself, you talk for, you know. I self, you talk for.
And you know, me nah mute them, nah block them, you know. Me not go and keep the discussion.
I self, you talk for, so me not even PM no mind. I talk for yourself. I me not even know this a cool. Scavenger, me not know you, so me not know what you know about
come
me.
last year. Dayton Campbell come last year upon the campaign trail, you know. And say, when him look up in the ceiling, him go in a PNP house and him look up in the ceiling.
What in sky?
A beer hole him see him can't see the sky. So them in a rain so long and them and people still there support.
But you got PNP covered out, see what's in the sky.
PNP
HQ, you wanna suffer. Go on where you go, you wanna suffer HQ. I don't know what me can't feel suffer.
Everywhere round the world, everywhere. It's hard. In America, to make men ends meet, some of them have to do 2 and 3 jobs. So what are you talking about?
HQ one poor and I wanna
in
suffer.
Jamaica and have to go far and go live in a basement. So what are you talking about?
HQ wanna suffer and I want poor. I'm one of the word poor. I'm one of the word poor starting name. And I'm one of the word suffer starting name. Name a poor and suffering.
Well, from the year start,
Poor never prosper. Poor never prosper.
from the year start, how many people dead from separation at Jamaica?
Yeah, good question.
God never sleep yet. God never sleep yet. But God not sleeping.
Somehow no way so call God name no should have just choke. I got not even so no. And the young time no want call God name I want no even up.
Westmoreland people never want nothing good. Westmoreland people never want nothing good. So they voting back the 3 reject. So then to turn down the and take what they get. We now look.
It look like God is asleep and PJ in a power.
Oh God.
But when Len lost on the go Westmoreland, the Westmoreland
Excellent. God went gone to bed.
Yeah, you got the better DJ.
down Westmoreland, then they have 3 JLP member of parliament down there. We make them no good road, right? And then 2 to vote them out and take in the 3 reject. So make them stand down there with the 3 reject and they have down there.
And if we cut off Westmoreland, if I'm up and get them out, I'm the
You know, say that's one name when me not calling a me motor, me not talk nothing about them the people. People that can't be talk about.
You should have been ashamed to talk about Westmoreland. The PNP run for 40 years and I pay a bonus.
I call them the name and me more.
Well, top of the life for me, top of the life. It's all people who are stopping. Top of the life.
Them should have shame to call Westmoreland.
Well, top up for me, top up, top up, top up.
They can't talk about when last to go Westmoreland. I think they start balling. You see, when the project, when the reconstruction start, at that time them are go
Yeah, man,
ball.
you can go mad them, man.
September 3rd was a bad day for you, no?
No,
But it was a good day for us. It was a good day for us. But it was a bad day for you, no?
Labour Party. It was a very good day. It is the best decision because we never want a slave master to come run.
You know how long me want this? You know how long me want this? You know how long me wait for this? It was a wonderful day for me.
We never want a slave master.
You think I know me wait for this? Me wait when me dream September 3rd.
We never want a body. We'll come put chain around a black man neck to come run the country.
Yes,
But you know, sir, Big Stone dead though.
You see, when I do to Big Stone, when I met the ancestors,
Mr. Friend, put it around his neck. The man take sick after that.
PNP, so we couldn't know when I met the ancestors and beat Big Stone.
Yeah.
I can't talk about him alone have the key for open it.
Marking up the ancestors, brethren.
I'm alone of the key. I'm alone of the key. Yes, him no wrong for slavery. You know, him not him 4 parents to that.
I did chain where we choke him. I did chain where we choke him. You think I did chain when we did the chain when we choke him.
No, but the ancestors are punish him first. And punish him because the marking up the ancestors with that chain and slavery thing, they get out of the
We not been with that battle cancer for 10 years. We don't know nothing about that.
Well, me soul rest in peace.
You're interested in JLP life. You're interested.
Look here, guys. May soul rest in peace. We don't speak ill of the dead over here.
No, we not speak ill of the dead, you know. And him say,
I know care people business up after nobody not interested in them. There's something there. And Nara, what say we are talking about? Me don't know Nara. Him coming on Nara.
Let me tell you something. The truth is the truth. You have to be careful how you go up against your ancestors. You get beaten.
Yeah. You have to be careful how you come against your ancestors and them principles.
Then come, but on top of it with them brights about it was a skit. That is what they must say, it's a skit. What kind of skit?
Yeah, you can't man mac with everything, man. Mac with we don't want to do with our black people, them brethren.
Exactly. You know how much people that same something the mentality that same something they affect?
At that me know we want Nara. We vote for Nara.
Hello, PNP headquarters. The FinSoc was the biggest scam, and the chief engineer for the FinSoc debacle is the leader of the People's Nasty Party.
Look here. Stop arguing with them. Look here. Today Sunday, mothers, they are like in a mothers, no sisters, them no mothers, no sisters, no and lonely, they're lonely. Nobody follow up the argument, they're lonely.
Stop there, man. This chat that cover this.
So that hit me, I tell people, they're lonely.
But then the type,
today mothers, they are also lonely.
Me tell you something. Sometimes I go over them box and me type till they don't pay me no man. I have to just left. So me then type till I drop off.
Yeah, Sheldon, what go on?
See if you don't care, have a blessed day with your mother.
That them to go do.
Why would you like hear the people? Why would you like hear the people them who is poor, non-progressive and poverty? Fine.
Sure.
Sometimes you have to pay them mind. Like if you don't pay them mind, people will think so when they say a joke.
Look here, if you don't pay yourself mind, how much time pay your mind? My grandmother always tell me say, if sick no care, oh doctor for care.
See when them not
Make
the
it make
box.
sense, God.
Them not the box still no call. Sometimes we not have to pay them back because if they want to chat, they will come up and chat and stop in the box and type because.
But we are talk about something constructive enough, friend. Now we are talking about.
I know him come here and distract people.
But look here, the biggest insult, let me tell you this. You see,
And
the
what
biggest
you
insult
want? What you want to talk about?
the biggest insult is that when a person that talk to you, and you're
But
not
we
paying
never
him,
talk where you want to talk about.
not
No?
answer.
Hello. Me no want none of them up here.
If no PNP come up in your box, none of them. Nobody will be neat. Me
I beg to differ from all of this local style kind of argument. Me don't know if you allow me, but whatever is going on in the US here is very concerning regarding black voters. Some of the states them wipe out the black communities from voting.
But red bars.
That are going up here right now. So black people soon in America soon have no vote.
But red bars. You know, see much of them come home back.
No, not just a Jamaican me attack. Me attack black people and a whole who is also American.
Oh.
So a lot is going on even here in the US. The Supreme Court right now order say some of the district them is not allowed to vote.
I would tell no, I don't know foot in America.
Huh?
Who tell black people are not foot in America?
Them born yeah. Which part else them are going to know?
I mean, which part? Was a whole bad place that heard of black people.
So tell me now, a man I got to get up out of America you know, and going on next black country go live.
Why not?
Just so? No man.
I mean just so. I know that I mean just so. You just have to take the pressure then and stop complaining.
No, listen. A man now got left from a high life, go a low life go live.
Stay there, take the pressure and complaining.
Yeah, tell.
No, me not gonna say that.
Hello.
People have them
You are
democratic right, brother.
Hello, I lie you want to tell when you say people not going to live for high life or low life. Because
I don't know what I call low
you
life.
want to live for low life at all, but with you right there. So you're not talking nonsense you talk.
I don't know what I call
Well,
low life.
me never distinguish PNP or Labour right you know.
Red bars,
Me have some of international concern that me
Red
talk
bars,
about.
red bars, the government them say you're full of prayer.
Yeah, man, because if
Yeah, man, he's a praying man. He's a praying man.
well, I know if you don't have rights in America,
I'm a cover under the blood.
well, I know if you have rights in America, they can stop you from voting.
Which part in America are you red bars?
Florida.
Okay, you're near to yard, man.
And see that, and
Hour
the
and a half,
Republican,
hour and a half mile, hour and a half without flying.
Who can swim, man?
a Republican
About
state.
2 hours, about 2.5 hour flight.
No, man, I wish part, depends on which part of Florida you're headed.
All on the side, man.
Oh. You know a place there. You know a place named Panama City.
Yeah, that's another in Florida.
Oh, yeah, up north, this. Yeah, but it's that tourist side. We did it at 22.
Yeah, man.
We did it
Yeah,
at
man.
20.
Red boss. The king is
That's
saying.
2022 we did it.
The king said we are facing our own judgment
Oh.
now in Jamaica. God go with you in Tennessee.
Yeah, next man. Next man plays our equal right hand. Nah, get that.
Hello. This.
At Tennessee in there. At Tennessee in there. So you see, are the people that were left here and they are not there, are they make the problem?
But look here. Look
No,
here. Is
in
the all
the
or
states and Tennessee. In the states and Tennessee.
No, Red Bar, someone said that Tennessee.
as long as you don't live on you, as long as you don't get New York, America,
Anyway, Carl, with this Nara bill,
can't tell anybody.
Yeah, yeah, leave
them
it
are
now.
right
Take
now.
care. Yeah, man.
Them are going, you think they start mad out yet? Wait till
No, we're not
protect them
leaving.
start to roll out.
Red bar, mute your mic.
Yes.
Yeah, the machine them are run. Sorry.
Anisha,
Eh?
Anisha, me can't wait. The Anto one is flinging pick up. It's sharp in the pick up. We say me can't wait.
Yes, me leave primary school early. I want that mean.
What they play?
Early, me leave primary. Me didn't go to primary school none at all. Me didn't go to primary school.
But the PNP them for do
Me never go primary school.
Cycle up, get somebody work. Somebody work, I go on
Just basic school alone me go.
Basic school stuff, we never gonna further than basic school.
We PNP they encourage the young
We start import
Thank God you got
additional
college.
amount of cement yet. We start to
That's what
import
college, but you should
additional
be there,
amount
so.
of cement yet, Carl.
But you know what, woman?
Carl, shortage of cement did I go on with you know?
Yeah, me know.
And you shame your mama, you shame for your mama. You shame your mama figure college and there so we
That's right.
when I got primary.
Man, too much mind, you know, man. We not pay them PNP man too much mind.
But Red Boss, when the work them can't roll out, you know. And then send the way shot of cement and soil and all this.
Yeah, but why
Yeah, we're supposed to be importing.
Look here, it is because of more demands and supply.
Yeah.
Yes. And we have in more demand again.
Yeah.
So this goes to show that the country are built up.
And
That
then
goes to show that the country are built up.
And then again, the going to import workers because I'm sure we're not have enough workers to do all of them they work.
Skilled workers they are talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So PNP and labor right if you know I work on a Jamaica. Skills people fuck up
Get a skill and come in.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Come in, come get a skill.
Excellent.
Yeah.
If I meet a contractor power in the website there. When you come to your door, they make sure to me have a constituent voter to your name by the union who will do it. You better go back on and get no work. I will repeat.
No, I not agree to that.
Listen
I
to what
not
I'm
agree to
saying.
that, Mr. Sheldon.
Ready. Listen to what I'm saying. On that day, I will repeat Aluma Samba. Word for you. I say me I make sure that all who are work for this side is labor right.
Yeah.
Nah, that hurts.
No, me can't
Repeat
agree to
Aluma
that.
Samba. Word. I don't care.
No, me not agree to that.
I don't care what you want
Everybody
to say.
say.
That means say go backward, Sheldon. You not go forward.
Oh, me? The me I go backward. I would have
We can have our opinion on it, but it's not gonna work like that.
Hello, I would have make PNP know so we just speak because you fall in your face because
If they
No,
have the
man,
power to
forward we are going, man. You can't render evil with evil.
I don't even believe it. I would have made them know that your same bitter medicine can catch you.
Everybody have
I'm
the power to
come
do
to
it,
some of your
but
medicine catch you.
it's not gonna work, so.
Well, I would make bitter medicine catch some of them. And then I don't care. Anybody want to say? And that day I
No,
will stand up
Sheldon,
at the
man.
door.
No,
Hello.
Sheldon.
That morning I will stand up at the gate in my green clocks with my green helmet. And you will know what I mean. You better know. Oh, first thing, you know, first thing that I tell them when they always tell labor right. Hello, a PNP the power now. We are labor right in the power now. Time come. I don't care. And I will tell them the truth. I look my somebody said, me
No,
make
it's
sure that all
only
sector is PMP. Me make sure say all that who working on the site is labor right.
it only kind of unfair, but them still got benefit.
Not unfair. It's fair. It's fair. What goes around come back right back around in the middle.
It's unfair, but them still got benefit. Them still got benefit. Because you're not gonna know if everybody are paying fair labor, right? So they're gonna benefit.
Me
But
have
we
a
want some for
constituency
benefit, man. Some of them
voters
for
list.
benefit.
Hello. Me have a constituency voters list a month
Why you
before.
attack the
So
old?
when
Why
me
you
call
attack
name,
that green light?
when me call name, you have to answer.
You must love me. You look like you love me.
I tell you that. And a name
love
me
me?
a call off my
Exactly,
voters
Betsy.
because
Andrew is for Jamaica.
no for who? See big white people on the hand cannot read. Let me talk like page here. A lot of you ears today cannot read. So when I call name, just step forward. I give them one a page talk. And then
I would like it to work,
give them
but
Aluma Samba.
it not gonna work.
And then
So.
I give them Aluma Samba. I give them Aluma Samba. I'm saying I will make sure today.
Oh, man, the love for spread, Mr. Sheldon,
We
man.
don't
The
want to go
love for spread right
backward. We don't
across the
want to go
board.
backward. Forward ever and backward never.
Well, right there, so my love to native right now.
Oh, man, no make that turn. No make
Hello.
that.
Hello. You ever hear say love with native? I would have show them love with native. Let me tell you that.
But you see, but you see, like I say, you know, you have a lot of people that are going to sink with the ship, and a lot of people will change rather than to the work.
Change.
Yeah, man, I like them, man.
Change. No, sir, we don't believe in that part. They make sure that all the majority is labor right. You might have 5 PMP, but the majority is labor right. I make sure.
Oh, skilled people for work.
I prefer take a man from Chile can go a century. I'm going to do work as long as the money is right. I would make Michael Manley word. Michael Manley speak itself. Yeah.
Our Prime Minister is not like
That is the Prime Minister. That is the Prime Minister. I am the contractor.
that is why you we're not
Why
going to
this? I can't tell you who for I am, Sheldon.
exactly.
You mad? Why am I going to tell me that? So
You know what that? You know what with one-sided. You know what with one-sided. You know even though them one-sided, you know what with one-sided.
When you come on my job site, as long as the job is getting done, I have no problem.
If you prejudice on one side, you can lose the contract. You know that.
I know business. I make sure the labor right work already. I not here.
Well, all right. That's just a Sheldon thing.
Hello.
Yeah, the views
Right.
the views that expressed by Sheldon is not necessarily the views of all of us.
All right, listen to me now. Call.
Exactly.
1996 call. It's a 1996 call. I go look for work. Then I know where man. You know where contractor look for me and tell me say, name it a 4 month. He look for me and say, but no over busy bag. You can't work over here, man. You're labor right. I look for him good. I look for him and say, oi, he work on the clock, man. Yeah, man. I see him telling him. I say, he work on the clock, man. Come and say, when you hold on the clock.
Sheldon, a different time now.
in time.
Long attack and in Jamaica get no contract.
If me
Yeah.
get up,
Yeah, Cash Money say, I agree with Sheldon. Jesus have mercy.
I mean, if I get piece of work
I
right
saw
now
Cash
from Delroy
Money
Williams,
stay.
if me get
Cash
piece of work
Money.
from Delroy Williams right
Don't
now,
boost him up.
and over race track, not even
Sheldon. Some days over still, you know, Sheldon.
No, sir. I know school is.
No, man, some days we can't go back to certain dark days.
Let's call back tomorrow. Must be
Like me say,
We not agree with Sheldon.
me would like if you go like that in the book, just going not go like that. So
No, it can't.
excellent.
yeah,
No, what difficult, so every mouth have to fed.
yeah, you can't go
Every
like
mouth have to
Excellent.
fed.
Excellent. In a PNP time, I remember you're afraid to wear green shirt. And if you open your mouth and talk about it, but
me know all that thing.
and you can't get no. If you don't have an orange shirt, you can't go away. Liberate suffer.
As PNP win me running from as PNP win me running from Jamaica.
So nobody can tell. I would have make PNP.
PNP win what 89 and 90 megahertz.
Oh, if I'm your part, PNP
Cash
need
Money,
them.
because we like them, you know, but you know, we don't want to be like them.
Oi.
No,
Me
but
say,
if I'm
your part,
you know, it's a bossy, I'm a good brethren. And bossy as steel, man. If I work, I give him some work and I'm PNP and I'm a brethren.
Enough respect.
Yeah, Black.
Yeah, man. Me agree with Sheldon way massive, man, because
what you mean, man?
me a pen man to
Don't
a
give us
PNP
man.
suffer way. In a me a pen.
What you mean?
Michael Manley.
Take out the whole money with the tax officer and say, yo, me a pen enough to get nothing.
Michael Manley shut the sugar factory, Seven's Estate, and Michael Manley lock it down because he never like Central Clarendon.
And get one bucket in Greenland.
Man, I'm a pen man, man. If Delroy Williams call me right now, I say never work here, man.
I'm one man,
And
he have one in our chat and he get one in
and
our
a race track. And a race track. I can't tell you, say, a PNP knows that you not get solid green.
Yeah, but I'm in the PNP that race track, you know, sir.
That I can't even live right for Western Park over there. Can't tell you that.
Come see all this brother when him Silver Cat a chunk PNP the how much live. And him a big DJ and a capture land him live pan.
Oh, Mr. Akram. I am never capture that.
And to go land
Let me tell you funny life already. Carl, you have 10 funny life, so you live on a race track from capture land.
upon capture land in the tobacco land in
All tobacco land.
All
Where's the plant
tobacco
tobacco
land
pan?
in
Where about Gorge is a plant tobacco pan over
Top up
race
the
track.
light while you're there, top up.
Your PNP deal with Clarendon wicked, man. Central Clarendon PNP deal with wicked.
Remember in a PNP time, Silver Cat booth when they come up in that town. You don't know if I'm white or I'm brown. You don't know if I'm white or I'm brown.
So Sheldon, the amount of song the Silver Cat do, you have to tell me that Silver Cat couldn't buy a disc, couldn't buy one.
All right. He was sitting out in like mercenary. He looking on alive into like him. And he name good like that, you know. Come here, pass up Silver Cat content is alive like that. And then let me tell you, tell you, me who now. Then you come off, then me know you run off my life. So come up here.
Hey, you see all the commander gone in a politics when they call Dr. Das too. Him a one to, you know, Central Clarendon him come from, you know, 7th Estate to, you know.
Just cool, man. We know them, man.
Them not like people. Them not like
people. The father unalive enough people don't have them.
Yes, because if you walk over them community, they shoot you.
Yeah, you have to be careful when you're talking, man.
And listen me, let me come from. So.
I know. Adults father make you call them be. I know. Adults father make you call them be.
Well, I'm not man. You depend on the man live. I not say I don't come from, but it's certain things when I talk about the man live and I have to be careful.
I tell you, say, it's that
father. We used to walk down river too. So we know go on. We used to walk down river, walk through bush down river.
But I don't think we know what go on, but I just say upon the man live.
Yeah, whatsoever. Yo,
whatsoever. They don't like people. Them people, they don't like people.
Yeah, you can't say that. Somebody can't say people don't like people. But you say people unalive people, you have to prove and something for them, so be careful.
No, they never say unalive nobody, you know. What me glad tell you say they don't like people. You couldn't walk through them community.
Them be hospital, they
don't. You couldn't walk through them community.
boy. You mad? Mad? Police come pick you up. You grow.
Yeah. I say I'm the state in born and grow.
Yeah, no, we PNP to the Jamaica. Yeah, no. You don't know, probably just born that day.
Cool piece of man, you know.
Yeah, man, a dangerous brother, man.
Yo, that the coding.
You
Yo,
can't
man,
want that. I can't want that dangerous man. I'm not saying one people and poison him, man. You want PNP everywhere. You can't want that dangerous man more than that.
Some people, no for PNP them what you see. Right,
And they hug
they
him
don't know
up. Hey,
nothing
you can't know that they really don't know sense. Look, you
They
see?
don't even know nothing
You
about
could have
even
got them and
their
they
own
don't,
leader.
for the man tell a blatant lie and then hug him up.
That it was much about him, they don't know.
know what? When they know that money full up made that be a lie. I remember say buy PMP party for 10 million so then carry remote. My fi die there.
You remember the time when the bad cement them did come in a Jamaica?
Now for them one man black cement.
You remember one little man when that man the boy name Norman and him run for the Labour Party one time and he
The one with the whole in nail factory.
yes.
Just put him in one man.
All of them I did friend. Because when the man did that Labour right, at them the time they start carrying his cement, and Omar Davis and him did catch up. And he left Labour Party and go in a PNP and go run for PNP and lose.
Yeah, man. If it
Because he
means
didn't want to carry any things them same way.
cement them.
Where was Mark Golding at that time?
He was minister.
That was the question.
He was advisor to the minister of finance. Omar Davis, Dunksman.
PNP can't tell me nothing, man. Because enough of them when you talk, no, not about them one
I
part.
left soon look off a call and on tea time.
God, soon forward, man.
Not, they don't know about them one party, man. And the people.
Then you know, man. But then you know. I know because
PNP know everything about them party, but them just don't give a damn. They don't care what.
Well, them a request say want to leave the ladies, they make them talk to their Mother's Day. Looking at the chat.
They don't know why you want me and green light right now.
But English don't trace me off. So you want you invite and you know so.
No, you see it. No, because you see that like the woman them are weak.
I'm just cussing off a while ago.
Yeah. They feel like the woman them are weaklings, you know, so they want the woman them to start. They don't want you talking.
Me see Mark Golding did come cut ribbon one time for Justice Center and Maple. Up till today, that door don't open. 8 Manchester Avenue in front of the old theatre, in front of the old Crown Theatre. Beside Cable and Wireless.
you know, say I went that the building they went out door, right beside the which part Workers Bank there.
Yes.
I went that the building they went out, man. I Shirley Williams in there, no?
Yeah.
No, Burge Appian.
No, but Sherwin Williams.
Burge Appian. Shirley Williams in there up no.
There. Sherwin Williams no work with for many years. I write the summer work.
Yo, remember say up at top Shirley Williams in there in front of the
yes, but he moved many years and go down there. So. Remember me I work. Remember when from me just left school, me I work with Shirley Williams. No, Burge I never did this. No.
One paint company in this.
No, Burge I have no store. Burge I never have a store in a Maple.
Shirley Williams moved down there. Because Bobo used to work there.
Yeah. And me and Bobo no work together, sir.
Bobo,
for many years.
Bobo blind, no?
Me here saying dead.
Bobo not dead. Bobo blind.
Me here saying dead.
Me don't know nothing about Burge Appian or Shirley Williams. So make the man then talk.
A postman from back scheme dead, man. I know. Bobo dead, no, man. Electrician number when him. Postman, if I told me that. But blind
Them
and
man are dead before.
Remember, say after
What kind?
after
kind
me
of
left
drama
school,
is
I
that?
start work with Sherwin Williams, you know. Me drive for Sherwin Williams many years, you know.
King, what kind of drama is that? Them man are dead before and star.
you feel
What
like
kind
me
of
no
dead
know?
before that?
Eh? You feel like me no know? You feel like me no know?
Yeah, man, you must know, man.
But I feel like me no know who the on the line.
Yeah, man, me know say you know, say me, man. Me know say you
The
know.
boys alone. But you go to school, remember say I'm a classmate, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Business
Yeah,
trouble.
Tell them, King them no one know not about
So the whole out now, me pen no come from.
Yeah,
And
man.
you too excellent, and me pen from too.
nah, man, one
All
set
right,
there,
baby.
man.
All right. Have a blessed evening.
One restaurant
Yeah,
set
man,
there.
big up.
all right.
Green light come from the same place.
Oh,
I would for year we can't make any banana. Come on, only for year.
King, we want hear about the Nara.
Yeah, man, and now we are talking about because more Andrew one is playing pick and I go.
King, charge up
yeah,
the phone and come
the Nara trending now right now, you know, so.
The
Yeah.
Nara, King want hear about.
King, charge up the phone and come back to you. Talk about
Well,
Nara.
King, you want know about
The Nara bill passing at the Senate Friday. It's all go at the GG now. So by end of month to the first week of June, it's supposed to out.
King, a woman you come back. Leave her to man and talk to PNP, man.
No, the two, woman over here now look no man. So what kind of woman you come about? Me don't understand that.
Here's a man for St. Mary. When he Shaka fame, he say them have to do everything.
Shaka fame come from
Nara bill.
From St. Mary.
come from St.
I thought St. Mary come from.
What's where? We don't know where he come from, really.
Portland,
Or Portland, or one of them places. He said that we do anything to undermine it because if he bill really pass, Andrew go get all of the credit.
The bill pass already, it didn't really pass.
So he say them have to do everything to undermine it.
Which man you talk about?
Same one named Shaka fame.
Shaka fame from Portland, man. Shaka
Shaka fame.
Him can't do nothing to Nara. What him do to? When can't do to Nara? If under my Nara.
You can't do a thing.
Mr. Ingram, I gotta tell you where we are going to do Nara.
Jesus Christ.
I gone.
Oh, Jesus.
Have a blessed evening, Carl.
Oh, Jesus.
Mr. Ingram, we capture Basilin's Plaza.
Why Eddie Karen?
We're not even allow the man to say Happy Mother's Day to you all. What is wrong?
Yeah, man, we don't want no PNP up in the back with you, man. Yeah, left, man.
Hey.
Yeah, man. Yeah, lift up fanboy, man. Like, seriously, call. We don't no back with them, call.
So what go on, Mr. Ingram?
So Ingram have a business all for shower corner. And talk about him at PNP.
Give thanks.
We don't know where PNP give him.
The man is an accountant. It's a chartered accountant. So I don't think he want nothing from PNP.
I'm going to be Minister of Finance next time.
You mad? And he can accounts.
And in business upon shower corner.
Yeah.
Why Ingram? Why me talk straight now? Why Ingram fight against the government? You have Mr. Ingram now is talent and Carl. Why Mr. Ingram don't like the government? Mr. Ingram names to pay no tax in the PNP time. So now that the government change a tax run country, so you have to pay the tax. That's why you lock down in business and I cost the Prime Minister in call him a thief. That is the way.
Yeah, man, you're right.
And he can't say, I tell you, he call me Prime Minister thief, the most transparent Prime Minister Jamaica ever sees, and Jamaica one is Mr. Ingram call him thief. The biggest thief as Prime Minister, Percival James Patterson. Milan right there, so.
Are you that, Mr. Ingram?
Who that?
No, well, me never hear call the Prime Minister thief yet, but them say you call the Prime Minister thief, me don't know that go. All the boxer shift up some man, me don't like when my back shift up, so you know.
You mustn't waste time. You mustn't waste time with the police. So. You must waste time with foolishness, man.
England come for talk to the Prime Minister alone have too much power. That's what we talk about now.
Talk about things that are positive. So
what is positive today?
Well,
You remember what you tell me yesterday? Say the people that are living at the open air. That was politics. You check that out yet?
I didn't tell anybody living in open here, you know.
Send back your request. JLP for life.
What's the latest on the people? It's in the picture where they're living yet.
No, but me know that them not live out a door.
Oh, you hoping?
Yeah, me know so them not live out a door. That's the thing.
You hope they don't live out a door, right?
Me not hope them not live out a door. So why the government should allow them to live out a door?
Live out a door.
I wonder.
So I just you and the PNP them who will have an axe to grind.
Tell me something. Those people are PNP.
Oh.
The people
I am not
talking
talking about the people them.
You see them a PNP.
No, well I now put it the way they say the people them in the shelter PNP. I don't know who they are.
But just said so. Carl,
well,
just said so.
I think I asked Marx a question. I think I asked me if them are PNP.
Come on. Because when you hear the argument, if you want some time, if I pay PNP. Well, I mean, no.
If I pay PNP live there, then look here.
We take the politics to a different level these days, boy.
No, but look here. You know, see, the PNP MP them are turning so. When another data and Campbell, are doing files, when another doing files are Ian Hills, and they try them to turn it in the politics, and them not going to have them way.
Thank you very much.
Just understand that.
So my people them not try help themselves because they want container house.
Obviously, we can lift the thing to a different level. When we talk about human being, we talk about human being.
Ingram. Things are the people Ingram. One nice.
Ingram, let me ask you a question, you see? The PNP suggested some amendments to the Naira bill and it was done. Right? And when voting time come, they vote against it. Them business about the people? Because them fight against the good, vote against the good.
My lady, obviously, you do not understand what the word.
What I don't understand.
Let me see if we can assist you. When it comes to the Naira bill, the main objection of the Naira bill is the fact that the Naira bill, we're talking about an act that is going to involve the expenditure of almost $3 trillion.
Chris, mute.
And we are simply suggesting that it is not safe to put in the hand of one individual the capacity to spend over $3 trillion. It's not advisable.
Mr. Ingram, you could have ball blood. You could have ball blood. The Prime Minister will have absolute power under stop it and look here.
But JLP for life. It's not that the Prime Minister will not.
But
don't follow the PNP and say what you just said. Why not JLP for life? What are the Prime Minister? What are they? The CEO now that the Prime Minister now go have no extra power. The power belongs to the cabinet.
Exactly.
So let them stop say what they must say.
Carl Lewis, don't talk. You know better than that. So don't talk like that. Don't talk like that.
Right?
Don't talk like that.
So, may I ask a question? What wrong with the Prime Minister has the power?
You know something? It is absolutely unsafe for you to invest in one person. That level of authority. It is not safe. Never a safe thing to do.
Oh, you mean invest in a one person?
Hey.
So why we give the country for run Ingram?
Ingram, let me ask you a question.
Why we give the country for run Ingram?
Thank you.
No, the person. If you are asking why we give the country to run, we give the person the person get the country to run within the context that they're supposed to run it with certain level of built-in mechanism that can guarantee transparency. Okay, you don't give the person something to run in which the person does operate and run things with absolutely no checks and balances. That's dangerous.
That is not true.
That is not true. That is not true, Mr. Ingram.
You know something?
That is not true, Ingram.
If Mark Golden,
Stop lying. Stop lying.
Hold on. If Mark Golden wanted to do something like that, I would strongly object to it also.
Ingram, that is not true.
Yeah, Ingram.
What is not true, lady? What is not true?
Listen, there is several oversight bodies to ensure everything running order.
What are those? Tell me one of the oversight bodies. Which one of them that? Which one?
You have the PAC, you have the FID. You have the AG, you have MOCA,
You have the Integrity Commission.
you have the Integrity Commission.
Don't mention the Integrity Commission because the Integrity Commission is pure PNP there.
All of a sudden, we don't talk about the IC.
But that not good then, man. If I'm PNP there for what we are going.
All of a sudden, we don't talk about IC.
But the IC, but hold on. The IC to which you refer, the government, the Prime Minister had asked the court to struck it out.
The Prime Minister never tell the court to struck out no IC. Stop telling lie.
You didn't know.
Ingram.
The Prime Minister did not tell the court to struck out no IC.
Hold on.
I want Mr. Ingram getting the pause.
Lady.
Exactly.
Lady. What did the section that the court that the Prime Minister asked the court to struck out?
Ingram.
You don't hear about it?
Ingram.
All right, Ingram. So did the court
the Prime Minister never struck out the IC.
Hold on. Why are you saying the Prime Minister did? Are you saying that he shouldn't do it? Or are you saying that he did?
I never say he shouldn't do it.
But Ingram, even if the Prime Minister asks to struck out something, did they struck it out?
You know that both are talking about two different things. One is saying
Ingram,
even if the Prime
don't
Minister
try to
Hold on. No, but make him answer the first one first, where excellent asks.
Which one?
Yeah.
Ask him again, excellent.
So I say, even if the Prime Minister asks them, come and think him have a right to ask for when he wants to struck out. But if he let them ask and ask them, did they struck it out?
No, the court didn't allow it.
All right, so what you gonna say now? So that means that
hold on.
There, so they can
Hold on. You asked a very important question. And you know something? When we have a conversation, let us have a conversation honestly. We currently have the matter.
Honesty.
The matter is currently before the Supreme Court.
Hello. Ingram, me no want you come up, so can change your argument.
So like how in front of the court, make it stay right there. And go somewhere.
Exactly.
Yes. I would tell Mr. Ingram that again. Say, make that stay right there, so because usually when matters, when matters is before the court, we never usually discuss it. And you know that.
Carl Lewis, you're an intelligent man. Stop the foolishness.
When matter like this is before the court,
Carl Lewis,
it is not wise to discuss it outside.
Do not subject yourself to that level of stupidity. Don't do that.
So, okay. So, all right.
Don't do that.
No,
one of your former member of parliament charged for incest. Is it correct Or would we do in this man any justice if we debate it outside of the court?
Any matter in Jamaica, any matter at all, that is before the court, any matter, we can, and as citizens, can discuss the matter.
That is not true, and you know that too. There's a lot of time. Judge, hold on, guys. Let me just clear up this with him. There's a lot of time Judge even tell journalists, say, don't discuss it outside the court. A lot of times, I stop somewhere and say.
And that is, hold on. You are discussing a different matter, Carlos. That's a different situation.
We are discussing Nara. We know
anything out of the court. Anything out of the court is speculation, you know. So we don't make sense. Him said Andrew are going to strike out something and then they will strike it out. So we don't need to talk about nothing else.
Yeah.
Exactly. All of the court, this and court that they did not run with during the election. We voted against them on the 3rd of September, and that is that. And that's it day.
Well,
PNP, hold on, PNP HQ. You will never, if they ever carry Naraga court, is still a go on. So now let's talk about that. You think a PNP country this, a the people's country, and I know PNP country.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is unfortunate though, because I don't believe, no matter how PNP or JLP country, when you are giving out authority, you can't just give it out like that.
Ingram, I want me to tell you, say, I want me to tell you, say, as long as you live, if you have 500 more years per Master God world, you will never see PNP come back in a power. Hold on, before me land. Hold on, before me land. You got China with you.
Tap up the live. Tap up. All the taps now go on, man.
You got China with you.
I look on the number.
You got China with you. Why you never make more gold and give money and make you go buy one of the new excavator to dig out Andrew out of parliament? That now go happen neither. 1 p.m. we say. And it'll remain 1 p.m.
The lady have advised that if we're discussing Nara, let us discuss Nara with a sense of responsibility.
Yeah, we are discussing Nara. Nara, we are discussing. And let me open the floor, the discussion. The PNP, there is 20 amendments took place in the Nara bill. Many of those come from the PNP and some from civil society. The PNP spent over while you were in China, in Shanghai, as where you did say. The PNP spent 11.5 hours in Parliament and debate the bill, only to vote against it. That makes sense, Mr. Ingram? That makes sense.
Yes, sir, it makes sense. It makes sense because the main objective of the opposition is pertaining to putting in one person on that level of authority. But
if you know,
hold on, you know something? Right now in Jamaica, there's a place named the National Housing Trust, the urban UDC. We have the HAA. We have those organizations. I want you guys to take time out and do some research and those organizations and see who are the persons involved in these organizations. Very important.
And what is your point?
The point is that every time you open, you leave that the capacity for persons to act on their own. You are subject to nepotism.
Guys, why not afraid to tap up the live? Tap it free now. Why not afraid to tap up the live? Tap up the live, no man.
No matter what. Alright, let me ask you a question.
You don't have to pay for tapping. Tapping is free. Tap up the live.
NHD have a board?
Yes, the NHD have a board, yes.
Okay. And everything is good at NHD?
No.
Okay. UDC have a board?
Yes.
Everything is good at UDC?
No.
Okay. We no want no board. We will stop with the committee, and that is final.
Hold on. Let's explain to the Jamaican people why you said we don't want the board. Explain to Jamaican people. Why are you saying we don't want the board?
Still don't make no sense.
No man, explain to us now.
Pull it into the board, I got pull up off.
Why are you saying?
And there is still a problem.
No, why are you saying that? No, hold on. I want you to explain to the Jamaican people why you, as a Jamaican, is saying you don't
tell you what is what already.
Because PNP are come on the board and sabotage. You think that's
exactly. Thank you, excellent.
So Mr. Ingram.
People on the board to come sabotage.
Carl Lewis and panel.
Yeah, what one?
Yeah, me there. I'm wondering what PNP is scared of, because if Andrew is going down in a rabbit hole with no board and it's gonna be corrupted, why them not leave Andrew alone and make him go down the rabbit hole? That's them can get the them can use it for the
we are not necessarily
what are they scared of? Hold on, Mr. Ingram, you had your time to talk. You had your time to talk. I believe that the problem the PNP is having that this bill and reconstruction is gonna be so successful that it's gonna make PNP become obsolete. Okay, cause me can see my opponent. I go down in our hole and I try to stop him. I want him to go down in there. If I did Mark Golden, if it was Mark Golden doing it, me keep my mouth shut. Me keep my mouth shut and make him go down in the hole.
Exactly.
So I don't,
you know why they're scared, huh? You see them bring the bag of red tape because the Prime Minister will remove the bag of red tape at that, because them love sabotage the project. Then when they put on the project, for like 2-3 years away before they approve one project, it not going to work.
Anisha, and guess what me know?
And as Aluma Samba says, we have all these organizations or packed with PNP. Majority of the permanent secretaries, PNP. Majority of the procurement people, them PNP. Nothing will happen if this bill don't pass. Never pass. See me? The PNP them full up in the authority of the government and them slow down the process.
Simple and a sabotage the government.
Definitely.
So PNP want a board. That's the only reason why PNP want a board, you see?
Yeah, that's the only reason.
$3 trillion. $3 trillion pass through and PNP can't get none for teeth. Only for teeth have to build a board. But what kind of board? All the board are go there. I play board them for cast concrete, you know. I don't know what.
But perfect example.
And for that, you know, you're not about them the money there.
You're mad.
Hold on. If that dropping at the PNP them hand, everybody are the latest Prado. And nothing no do.
Look, Carter, you have a board, right? Yet still PNP was able to thief from you, right?
Anisha, if they're in a power and them are thieves, so you can't imagine if they didn't get power.
From the opposition bench, we don't want any board. We will stop with the committee. Ingram and the rest of PNP, they're going to go and drop dead because we're not having no board. They're full of too much corruption.
So what you say about that, Mr. Ingram? Board or no board?
I can speak now?
Yeah, man.
Right. I'm not talking about Andrew is going into a hole enough. What I'm talking about is that what you must put in place at all times are safeguards. Never you put authority in the hands of one person. You must put in place structures that you can measure and manage the affairs without having dependency on one person. I'm pointing specifically to the present situation in Jamaica. I'm pointing to the National Housing Trust. I'm pointing to the HAJ, the UDC. Look at there's a common denominator in those situations. It's a dangerous thing to do. Dangerous.
Again, all of them will line out a board and those boards are being sabotaged. We voted for Andrew Michael Holness on the 3rd of September. We give him the mandate to run this country. Therefore, PNP cannot dictate to any of us
when I'm
Prime Minister
if I vote,
the opposition bench.
if I thought it was my time to speak. I thought it was my time to speak.
Well, Ingram.
When I
anyhow you come for the campaign mode.
Carter and others, please allow him for that.
When I am to vote for Mark Gold, I don't vote for Mark Gold.
No, man, Sheldon, just relax, man. Let's give him a chance.
When I am to vote for PNP to be Prime Minister, to be government of country, what I gave them, yes, the party to be administrator, but the party duty is to put in place mechanism to ensure that whatever systems and structure are in place, it is not so tilted in a way in which one person has the authority to dictate all the situation. That's power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Let us never forget that.
All right,
Mr. Lewis, let me rebut on that for you, please. Can I go ahead, sir?
Go ahead.
All right. Life is so funny. I oftentimes hear people talk about the Singapore model. I know Singapore is wonderful and they use Jamaica model. The question I want to ask Mr. Ingram, what type of government does Singapore have? Mr. Ingram, you can answer if you are hearing me.
Yeah, I'm saying to you, I don't know to which you refer, so you can explain to us.
Singapore have a autocratic dictatorship type of government. The power lies in the head. China have a dictatorship government. The power lies in the head.
You're
so
wrong,
it's absolute rubbish.
Hello, sir. You don't
China
know
have a dictatorship government.
Don't come here and talk like that, sir. You do not know what type of government.
Oh, what kind of government China have?
You do not understand the structure of the administration in China, sir.
So go ahead and explain it. Is it democracy?
It is not democracy.
Okay. What we have is democracy. China don't, if it's not democracy, what it is then?
China have a structure in place where decisions are made across the board. We have one party. In China, we have one party. One party.
That's dictator.
But
that's dictator. There's no competition. Do you want Jamaica to have one party? Would you agree with that? So the foolishness you're coming with.
You made a statement just now, sir. You made a statement just now, which is absolutely wrong.
No matter what style them put it in any country with one party that's a dictator. Any country, Mr. Ingram, you're smart enough.
I'm trying to respond because
the thing is this: you went to China, you endorse China, you endorse Singapore, but they do not. They have the government that you are saying you're opposing to Andrew run narrow.
Look here. After election,
that's what you're saying, you know. But you praise country. That power is in one hand. That's contradicting. Andrew we give him the go ahead the 3rd of last September. Andrew for run narrow. Andrew for know everything we're going. And if a man not doing work, Andrew just call him on the phone and say, "Oi, bring your badge, come give me." We ain't no worry for go around the corner.
I'll sack him right away.
Sack him right away.
Then I must.
Because guess what? Even if we have a board and somebody thief $100 million out of Naira, who are going to blame? Andrew.
Andrew are going to blame. When I board.
Anything go wrong with Naira, Andrew, board or no board, Andrew are going to blame. We don't want a board.
Now, I say something to you. 2002 Percival Patterson Omar Davis sign off money give Maxine Henry Wilson to build one school. And I know the school no bill. Then go back again. Well, I know, then go back again and then sign off 18 billion. Give Daniel Williams to build house in the St. Thomas, and I know that the house them, some of the house them build, some no build and none no done.
But Carter, the wall where Daniel Williams get money to build. From Wapi kill fill up the hero circle.
No, that's not Daniel Williams. That was supposed to build by Black Brothers.
All right, look here again, Anisha. Look on the bridge of them below the St. Thomas. As if one little shower and come and wash away.
One madman they tell them.
Remember, madman they tell
PJ say do not build. One madman they tell PJ and they laugh at him and tell him saying he's a madman.
And guess what now?
Lady. For God's sake, when you talk, it's a lady. When you talk, don't just talk things without knowing what you're talking. It's so good. You don't.
All right, look here.
Hear what you say, Mr. Ingram.
Well, I know. Mike,
Prime Minister the Monday on the 3rd of September.
You're an adult. You're a responsible person. You can't operate like that. You can't just talk to people say and don't know you're talking.
We're not talking.
Anisha, and Mike Henry. Lester Mike Henry come build back the bridge with China Harbour Engineering.
Exactly.
Oh.
It is not good to just open your mouth and talk and don't know what you're talking about.
Why you don't
Mr. Ingram. Educational.
Mr. Ingram.
On the don't follow Ingram on him side talk.
Hold on. Mr. Ingram.
Hit him with the point.
I want to make you tell you this evening so. You think I want to sit don't say how I talk to? You think I see breeze and cart and them vaccine?
I like to use the word. That is
listen, man, let's not go off on any tangent.
That's exactly how it sounds.
None of that. All I'm saying, Ingram, clarify Singapore, China. What kind of country that is?
I was trying to speak, say, take over the conversation and start talk. So
one man run China. One man run China. And at the premiere, one man run Singapore. We are now placing powers in one man hand to run a reconstruction. We gave him that the 3rd of September. And UNO PNP can't change it. UNO could have ball till in the blue. Because even if there is a board and me thief some money, you're not going to cost Andrew same way.
All right, talk.
Andrew must... Okay.
I'll know Ingram can't believe say I know Mark going to the Prime Minister. Because I can't believe I know. But Ingram, the people have spoken and the 9th month of the year 2025 and the 3rd day of September. Yeah, that's Michael Andrew Owen is to run Jamaica. We're not going to tell the same face.
Catholic priest call him Prime Minister Mark Golden the other day. That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, know that. Allow.
We don't know which country, but it's not surely not Jamaica.
All right, hello, Mr. Ingram, for coming now.
Thank you very much. When you vote for an administration to be government, we also will vote for them to put in place structures to ensure that there's a balance in whatever is being done. You don't give people authority in one person. It never ever the intention of anyone to put in one person on the authority to make decisions him alone and trillions of dollars. That is absolute lunacy. And Jamaica.
But Mr. Ingram,
understand that.
But Mr. Ingram, I want to ask you something where Talk and others are ask you. Do you agree with the China government?
The China government that I am aware of, sir, they have systems in place that decisions are made from different bodies, different structures.
One set of people are make the body. One man, I make the call the shot. That's one person call the shot.
That's not what I saw in China, sir.
Yeah, but you know, look here, me not forgot China.
Do you know
Mr. Ingram,
that in
Mr. Ingram,
China?
Mr. Ingram,
Do you
hold
know
on,
that in China you can't be a politician?
Mr. Ingram, me a reason little. I forgot China for know the system of China have. I forgot Cuba for know the system of Cuba have. I don't need to go to Russia for know the system because we read and we understand what one.
I don't think I
China
understand.
is a democratic country. Well, one regime. No, nobody no vote. The country no vote.
I don't think you understand. Of course, the country vote.
Vote.
Ingram. China is a dictator.
Who vote? What are the jail people life? Who vote in China? Who is it vote?
The
Who is it vote? The common people. The common people vote.
Yes.
All the common people
vote for you. They vote for one party.
For one party. For one party. You really said that, Mr. Ingram? Mr. Ingram.
Carl.
I really, Mr. Ingram said that.
That's what I said.
Carl, I laugh. Mr. Ingram come from China, you know. Me think I research in good do.
That's what I said, Carl Lewis.
So you said that they have
election in China.
I would say they have one party.
Please don't let me hear him say. I want to hear him say because I know I quote him wrong. Are you saying that the people only vote for one party?
Yes.
Okay. So I hear you right then. Continue.
But
Carl, tell me the name of the party. Tell me the name of the party.
You don't have an election in China, so I don't know about that.
Hold on. Let's say election today. Are you satisfied with somebody vote for one party, right? Where you could have go on your vacation, go to China and feel so good in China because I take it to you enjoy it. You feel so good. You never have no problem going to a dictatorship country. No? And you are against dictator at the same
what
time.
They have, what they, you know something, it's important, you know. It's important that when we have a discussion, we discuss issues. In China, you don't have one and the same person, a politician and a businessman. That is not allowed in China.
Yeah, because a dictator country, that's why it's a
dictator country.
No, because what they do, based on their culture, they put in place structures to guarantee certain outcome.
And again, Mr. Ingram, they don't.
Just like one second. So there is no structure put in a Jamaica where overseas nothing.
That is why we have Naira because too much structure put. We have too much structure put in to run the country. It now work.
Exactly. Too much board.
So Mr. Ingram.
Yes,
Mr. Ingram. And that's why Mark Golding come out and said the Prime Minister to give everybody 50 million. We then pay about the 500 million and the gleaner. They now get nothing to spend in their hand. You think no racketeering go on? You think the money? You think Andrew are gonna make uno mash up taxpayer money? No racketeering now go on.
You know what is interesting, sir? You know what is interesting? I want you to take time out and understand the situation that exists right now in Jamaica with our current Prime Minister.
What situation?
It's very important.
What situation?
Mr. Ingram, go ahead and tell me the situation. Like you know the situation, go ahead and tell me.
Our current Prime Minister in Jamaica had asked the Supreme Court of Jamaica.
Hello.
We not going
down.
But that's where we are. That is where we are. But that is where we are.
We're not going down there.
That's where we are. That's exactly where we are.
No, we are talking about Nara, and the fact of the matter is, we don't want any board. We will stop with the committee.
I hope that I
If
hope you
I
take
China
time
they
out. I hope you take time out
no quote. If I
and
China they no quote.
understand the gravity of the discussion.
We have given the Prime Minister of Jamaica and Michael Holness the mandate on the 3rd of September to run this country, and no matter what you come with, you cannot stop it. Therefore, with the Nara, him have absolute power, and that is final.
Lucky say Jamaica there, if I China we could not have no quote.
Exactly.
Me tell you, say, on start campaign already and look out for election day. We not to win 1 year down start campaign already.
Exactly.
Opposition in China.
Which opposition?
Why?
Opposition.
Come up here, call look stupid this evening. We tell you not to appear by people time or something.
Sheldon, hold on, Sheldon. They have me in China. They have me and council in China.
No, but you ask me if they have opposition.
But that is it, Sheldon.
Me and council. Opposition. Who oppose the government?
Sheldon, no matter what system put in place in China, there is no opposition to oppose it, so they must work with it. They must work with it.
Anisha, a one lad of China, one lad.
One rule and regulation.
What I know, Carl, Mr. Ingram should know because he just come from China not for 1 week. So you should know that day.
I am simply encouraging Jamaicans as Jamaicans. I'm encouraging us to let us cherish what we have. Cherish what we have.
Yes.
Take time out for ourselves.
The Prime Minister
Take time out for ourselves and understand what we have and cherish what we have.
Ingram.
Don't pay the fool.
Mr. Ingram. Mr. Ingram, I don't want a PNP. You never is a cherish nothing. Mash up everything. I don't want to cherish nothing.
Carter, Ingram, that is why we are cherishing the most honorable Dr. Andrew Holness that is fit and capable of rebuilding this country, and we gave him that mandate on the 3rd of September 2025.
Mr. Ingram, we have to have a person who have resilience to run the country. Yes. And physical prudent. Yes. To run the country. We can't have anybody. Yeah. We have to have somebody who's capable of serving the people of Jamaica. Yeah?
Exactly.
Somebody with
Sheldon, look at now. Look how Mark Golding do the country in the 90s. Mr. Ingram that really want that man to come back and run back the country. Eh?
Yes,
he make our people
Ingram won't pay no more tax again.
He make our people analyze themselves. Me know about the couple of man develop. When Jamaica Transformer Company, me know that they. And you want a man, remember say PJ when Siaga run the PJ come and say black man time on a flip the script now. One white man to come roll with. It not gonna happen. Slavery abolished long time. Make your manage the slave master them. Make your manage him.
One thing, Mr. Ingram. Just know say when you come and call live, you see, and you say me, Anisha, in center, excellent. Just know say there is nothing ordinary standing right here in this box here. We have to come with.
We're not this, Mr. Ingram.
The name to call just now, sir. All three don't make one.
Mr. Ingram, we're not this tricky, but
hello.
you can't come in no propaganda.
All three don't make one. Because let me tell you something. It is very important. It is very important.
Caution.
It is very important. When we are discussing an issue.
Alvaro not up here.
It is very important when we are discussing an issue, we take time out and understand the issue we're discussing.
Understand about dictatorship.
We don't care what you want to say, Ingram. Right over here, so now is not Carson or O'Keefe or Vice of the Nation in the box.
What is that? Well, I
get away with foolishness.
We don't expect better from Ingram communist. In
One
terms of
second.
community, so no shouldn't expect better from him.
One second. Why PNP always
this country.
why PNP always understand the issue and yet still have them mash up the country all the time?
Answer the question I'm saying, Grab.
I am hoping that we have 77 persons on this live right now and other persons. I am hoping that we take time out, analyze the issues properly, understand the issues that we're discussing before we run with it. Because if not, it's unfortunate. It's not we are paid back, It's our grandchildren or great grandchildren.
They're not just like one of the one we still have to pay back, man.
When CJ and Omar did wreck the country for the 18.5 years, Ono never have a problem. And the man, what was the chief financial engineer, him, same architect for the engineer field, right? Him a lead on the party now. So Ono cannot come contact to it. We working with Andrew, with Dr. Andrew Michael Olness.
No, we can't talk about the bill with Peter.
Mr. Ingram, may I go ask you one question, Mr. Ingram? From 2016 till now, you know, say nothing new where Andrew wants to do.
Let us the question you're asking, just take time out and look at the indicators. What are the indicators we use to measure the growth of the economy?
What ones I use right now?
Ingram, answer
what
my question.
Look here.
What are the indicators we use to measure the growth of an economy?
Well, we can use several factors to measure. We can use
it's not factors, Carlo. It's not about factors.
Mr. Ingram.
What are the indicators we use
Mr. Ingram,
to determine the growth of an economy?
Mr. Ingram, I will answer you. We can use several factors to indicate certain things. We can use the lowest poverty rate, the lowest unemployment rate, the lowest crime rate. These are factors where you have to take in consideration for sure. Say when a country is doing good or run good. So no one can dispute
those are the first three flaws you use. Crime.
Yeah, Carl.
Employment.
What you say?
They're gonna come down there at classic.
Okay, all right.
Mr. Lewis.
Yeah.
Construction is on a high right now in Jamaica. That is where the cement shot.
You know that. You only have to tell Mr. Ingram that.
Me I talk back in here. I'm Mr. Ingram in the history of Jamaica. Because you can't tell me, I know me a 50-year-old. I didn't know if it's investor come
but you know,
I didn't know
let me tell you.
What are they called? Land. Since this country exists for 1962 come independent, the novice investor come to Jamaica under this government.
All right, my response to you. So my response to you, when you leave this program, go and look at those data.
It's data. PNP, no investor coming island.
When you finish this program, sir, just go and look at those data and come back and tell me tomorrow. Hold on. Simple. When you leave this program today, go and look at those data in terms of investment and come and tell us tomorrow.
No PNP data. Mr. Ingram, a man will own Victoria Banana Company for England, a rich man, a big trillionaire, who will ship tons of banana weekly. Look for me, I'm Pig Bull. Call one meet and tell me to have a greedy Prime Minister. And this company going to shut down because all he need is money and the country ain't booming. And this company going to shut down. Like in September or December 18, 1998, I never forget. We get 125,000 for me done that. Plus 60,000 for me tactic. Money for me get 180,000 after tax home with.
Ingram, what was the factor you used to measure the growth in the PNP time?
Yeah. The same we use today, sir.
No,
Yeah,
sir. You mad?
but short, but
Ingram,
The same
well,
news
Ingram,
today.
stop
The growth
embarrass yourself,
lament,
man.
brother.
Mr. Ingram, stop embarrass yourself.
Thanks for the
like it have
question.
attack
The same news today, sir. Thanks for
all
that
right,
question.
but through the world 18 years and 2000, the country will grow 28%. So was that a good time with growth?
You see, you're asking an important question, and all you need to ask yourself, what were you promised in terms of growth when this gentleman take over as prime minister? What were you promised?
Yeah, you can promise things, but remember, sir, there's a lot of natural disaster that can amputate growth. So in those times, we don't never have no volley for natural disaster to stop the growth. And the world
Ingram, is it true that we achieved a 5% growth or over 5% growth under this administration? Is there any truth to that? In 1 year? Is there any truth? Yes or no?
Yes, man. Truth is there to it, man. Sure.
Is there any truth, Ingram? Come now, man. Talk to me now, man. Have we?
Mr. Ingram, a classic attack.
Well on, man. Well on, making you answer, man. Have we experienced a 5% growth under this administration? Yes or no?
You know something, classic?
Yes or no?
When I
no,
Mr. Ingram, do not shoot the goalpost. Ingram,
what you have to learn to do. What you have to learn to do.
If you
to identify,
if me know say if I know, you don't just jump up and say no. You're not going to explain nothing more than you say no. So
don't ship it goalpost, Ingram.
You know the question you're asking need an explanation.
It no need no explanation. None.
All right, continue.
But anyhow, I want to ask another question. In 2004, when we experienced that hurricane,
Ivan.
There were several houses that were destroyed totally. Can you show some data or tell us where to find the data where the PNP had rebuilt any house?
Are you suggesting that when that particular hurricane came along?
No, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just asking you to. I'm asking you to send me into a data or read out some data that shows that the PNP would have rebuilt 1, 10, 20, 500, 50,000 houses. That may I ask you?
I don't know why you guys tend to resort
I want
to these.
the data I want, the data that I want.
No, but the data to which you refer, you don't have that data. What you have.
There is no data?
Hold on. What you're talking about in this scenario, what we had the other day is a category 5 hurricane in which a sector of this economy have absolute destruction of their housing stock.
So you cannot show me the data. You cannot show me the data where.
We have never
experienced
that.
Data.
We have never experienced
Ingram,
that before.
are you saying to me
so
there's no data to show that the PNP rebuilt even one house?
What you're talking is absolute rubbish.
So there is no data?
No, what you have is data that refer to what happened in that particular situation.
Ingram,
is there any data? No, we're not finished with him. We're not finished with him, man. Still want to know if there's any data. I still want to know if there's any data to show us that the PNP built even one house.
We don't have any data where we had a category 5 hurricane before.
Okay, so it's not about the category. It's not about the category.
You can't come here and try to isolate.
It's not about the category of the hurricane.
It is about the category, sir.
No, it is about people losing their home. It is about people losing their businesses. It's about people losing their livelihood. Okay?
And what
I'm asking you.
Hold on.
No, Mr. Ingram, is there any data to show? Is there any data to show that the PNP the PJ Patterson-led administration rebuilt any house, rebuilt any business, gave any business grant.
I don't
Is
know.
there any?
You're asking questions that's totally
Okay, you say you don't
irrelevant
know.
and
You
redundant.
say you don't know. I heard that just
No,
now. You
no,
said
don't
you
speak
don't
for me.
know.
Don't speak for me.
You
Don't
said you
try to
don't
speak
know.
for
That
me.
me hear you say a while ago.
Do not try to speak for me.
No, Ingram,
Some
this is what I
Ingram,
want to know.
you
People,
cannot say
people, this
what
is for
I answer.
everyone.
Mr.
People,
Cram,
listen,
Mr.
listen.
Ingram.
People,
Well,
people,
Mr.
listen
ask
this.
a good
People,
question. You're Ingram.
hello. People, listen this. In the year of burial, I was tasked to go into the community and check out some places where they get affected by that hurricane. The first house I go, this house is a board house. It wasn't affected. But I asked the lady if she was affected. The woman run me. The woman run me. You know why she run me? I asked her why she run me. She said, when Ivan did come to Jamaica and my place get tear down, me not have no house. And then come take me data. 20 years later, I'll know somebody not come back to me. You hear me, sir?
But classic.
20 years later.
You ask me
Let me finish. 4 houses up the street. The strong person in the community for the PNP live right 4 houses up the street. Because this woman, them don't know her political affiliation, if she a PNP or JLP. So she not get no help. So they would have just assumed that she's a Labourite. And I rest right there.
Classic. You ask me that. Let me ask me that Ingram. Mr. Ingram. What
can I respond to that?
Mr. Ingram, in a 2004 Hurricane Ivan blow, how much money did the Prime Minister give back to the people to put them at their house? How much money did give them back? Hey, Mr. Ingram, I ask you a question.
Answer it for you, know. The maximum $10,000.
No, sir, 20,000. 20,000 is maximum.
Them not get so much.
Yes,
Nobody
no man.
Get so much.
Some people. All right then. The top of them get 20,000. Well, I know. The top of them get $20,000.
And no, $20,000 rebuild a house.
Classic.
Could $20,000 rebuild a house?
Well, on the classic. And now my Prime Minister give back 500,000. And Mr. Ingram said that too little job.
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand the point you're making. I'm really trying to understand the point you're making.
If you put the $20,000 in the inflation calculator, it would have shown you in 2026 it values for him $80,000. Could $80,000 today rebuild a house?
Oh, a 2 Peter Clarks that can buy.
I'm really trying to understand.
You're not going to understand it. This above your...
The level of conversation we are having and what exactly we are discussing. What I am discussing here today, you see, what I am involved in a discussion is relating to a Category 5 hurricane hit this country and demolish some people totally. Now, at no time at all will any government be able to indemnify
in 2004, many houses were demolished.
Okay,
many businesses were demolished. What did the PNP do for that for the people within that time period? Did they rebuild any house? Did they rebuild any business? Yes. Did they give any business grant? The answer is no.
All right, let me try if we can find a time to speak. If I can speak now. My understanding is that when there's a natural disaster in a country, what the government of the day try to do is to assist the persons who are affected severely the most. They don't concentrate on PNP or JLP. I don't know.
And
I don't support that.
Could I
am not a part.
So
I do not support
Mr. Ingram say assist.
One at a time.
How you want to remind him what Buchanan said?
Yeah, man.
You want to remind him?
Him know what Buchanan
said.
You need to remind him. He must not remember. Him no remember, so remind him.
I just repeated what I just repeated.
Hold on, Mr. Ingram. Hold on, Mr. Ingram.
Repeated what
Mr. Ingram, hold on, man. Danny Buchanan, who was the Minister of Labour at the time, said that it's not the responsibility of no government or the government.
I just repeated what Buchanan said.
Okay,
I just did that.
All right, repeat it again.
No government in any country can indemnify, meaning can reinstate a person to the level they were after disaster. So let the commission
why is it? Why is it in the name of Jesus? What do you want this government for going to 50 million and all type of
build back house.
What I heard being asked for.
Wicked man.
What I heard being asked for is assistance for the people who were damaged severely.
What is it them get now? Is that assistance?
That's what I heard being asked for.
Carl.
Yeah.
Tell me don't get darker shades in my box now.
Alright.
So let's say one something, Carl. Me a Dayton Campbell in the House of Parliament. I said 500,000 can't build back house. So that sound like assistant to me.
Who shall we take them down? Who shall we take them down again?
I get darker shade.
Here. No for them I get the 500,000 and I support out it.
But I can't tell Mr. Ingram. Tell me, Mr. Ingram, I say assist.
No for them I get 500,000 and get.
Yes, darker shade, you know.
Well, I know. No for them I get money and I take it by all front. Al front, never take it by.
I'm busy with what I take it by. I just say, the man in the House of Parliament has said 500,000 can build back house. And if they know just assistant, them supposed to get why they want money for build back house.
Remember, 2005.
Excellent. That based upon what you just said a while ago, that not suggest say I help them forget. That sound like them make it sound like say boy a rebuild. We're supposed to rebuild the houses. But me ask you something. It's school them a mash up down at them place there and the fire station and the other government buildings plus the roads and so. The whole of the money supposed to just concentrate on feeding. The whole of the money supposed to concentrate on feeding people and rebuilding their house.
My response to that question is that the citizen must be assessed and the people being assisted in the most appropriate way going forward.
And what do you suggest? What do you suggest is the most appropriate way? Because then I say 500,000 can't rebuild.
For example, no one should be in any shelter 6 months.
No one is in a shelter right now. Yeah, no one is in a shelter right now. What else? No one is currently in a shelter. What else? What else, Ingram? Because I am pretty sure
no one should be in a shelter.
No one is in a shelter right now. No one is in a shelter right now.
That is disgraceful.
What else? What else? No one is in a shelter right now.
Things do happen, man. And every time quick fix come, can make.
I'm just thanking God. I'm just thanking God that I was not a part of that disaster that happened to those people. And
I wish that you were a part of the disaster. I wish that you were a part of the disaster.
I don't wish that.
Honestly, I wish you were a part of it.
I don't.
No, you don't need to wish that because
let me assure you.
Everybody already.
And let me assure you, if I was a part of the disaster, I'll be able to assist myself. Trust
exactly.
Me. Because I would have put
your rainy day money, but you're not. You put up your rainy day money, but you're not telling people them so they forgot put up for them rainy day money.
I would have put in place mechanism for the rainy day.
You never, and you not tell them say them for put up on rainy day money. Every day you not tell them say government.
The classic Hurricane Katrina mash up Louisiana, and I know people still live do. And the government no build back no house with them.
The mother know people still live in a bush and a chapadin see how you down there.
And a chapadin. Hurricane mash up Florida again.
How long that? Over 10 years.
Hurricane mash up Florida. At 21 years, this a year since Louisiana mash up.
Right. So that being said, the level of depravity that people are experiencing now is normal. Thank you.
When they go get their own house, man.
Right.
Big Prime Minister be
It's not,
assist them, but he not give no house to nobody.
It's not normal, Mr. Ingram, but sometimes things do happen, and all the time there's a quick fix. Sometimes things happen where things take a little time more than where it should, but what you have to do.
You want to look at hurricane pass through Florida one day and see water through people.
You know, say,
people, you know, say the PNP, when they experience Ivan, it would have been like this month, them start issue them first assistant to anybody. This month, 8 months later. Come talk to me now, Ingram. Ingram, come talk to me. 8 months later, on start assist somebody with $7,000, $10,000 and $20,000.
Classic.
You remember that? You remember that, Ingram?
Classic.
8 months later.
Any day you're able to lift your thoughts above the PNP and the JLP level. That's when you can
Any
talk.
day you can lift your thoughts above it, it would be an excellent day.
No, because it's the reason why them think they come up Ingram. You have said nobody should have in a shelter for 6 months. But sometimes things do happen. Can show you say, oh, long take assist the people.
Excellent. Listen, me man, I capture land in the pan so they can't be nothing. Capture land in the pan down there.
We are human beings, you know, and when things happen in our life, you know, sometimes you set a plan and then you get set back in a week. So all kind of things happen. You can't sit and say you shouldn't take this and shouldn't take that.
You know something? It's depraved, you know? It is depraved. The only thing we can talk about is the PNP this and the PNP that. It is disgraceful.
No, but the other thing you have to be fair,
absolutely disgraceful.
Ingram, you know what I know for sure? Now tell you what me know for sure, Ingram. If you guys did an excellent job with the whole Ivan hurricane situation, you wouldn't have to make this statement right now. You'd be boasting. You would be boasting, Ingram, of the excellent job that the PNP did.
Point now, with me, I wonder one question in a classic. Yes, how far with me here. Would I like Mr. Ingram, even though he not go answer, if you tell me why he is such a radical PNP, because we can't faith it. They don't do nothing for your country, they don't do nothing for your economy.
Hello, sir. You're so wrong. You're absolutely wrong. If you listen,
so Mr.
take time out and listen to the content of my conversation on a day-to-day basis. Take time out and listen.
Mr. Ingram, I listen to your program. Hold on. Nobody
if you can help yourself and listen to the content of my conversation.
All right, Mr. Ingram, nobody argue with me. No argue with me. Hear what I say. Listen to your program, and I know say you try to split justice. When they come on your platform, they say bird fly, they say birds swim and fish fly, and if you disagree with them, they say Ray and Ted. You try. Hold on, Carter. Hold on. Me a child like
Hold on, Carter. 100 live there a long time. Make him talk.
Yeah. So what I say, you see, you know say you try your best to tame the wild animal them or the wild tongue them. Right? But me not talk about them. Me not talk about you know. Why you is such a radical PNP supporter? Because it don't make sense to me.
Because I've seen the
quality. He was a brigadista.
Because I've seen the quality of what the PNP offers.
All right, what quality? Under which era leadership? And where
I've seen Jamaicans getting free education. The argument about no bastard, no again. These are solid achievements that the country have experienced.
Only for bastard. Only for them. I don't tell them say the man a bastard. Then still.
They're gonna 1 second. Guys, they're gonna 1 second.
Anybody were born out of wedlock. Anybody up to today they were born out of wedlock. Them still described as bastard.
All right. Father Carl, good afternoon. Bless up everybody. Classic.
Yeah, afternoon, Travis.
Blessings, my general.
I just, everybody are going well, but we just want to point out something. 100 Life, you asked a question And the answer predates your birth. It predates even maybe even your parents' birth. It is so embarrassing that what Mr. Ingram have sell the PNP with is something that happened 1972, 1969, when 1948. Shameless man. Shameless man. That we should vote for a party in 2026 for something they did in 1939.
Something
That
they
does not
copied.
benefit Jamaica or advances Jamaica's financial status. Rubbish.
Something that
Can I respond to all that have been said just now?
I'm finished.
Hold on. Can you just highlight us right now
Mr. Ingram,
of
when
what
I'm
point
finished,
you came here and
Mr.
heard anybody
Ingram,
talk about things of
when
13,
I'm
19,
finished, I never disturbed you when you were blabbering.
I
never disturbed your
where you
incoherent
heard somebody
ramble.
talking about things of 1939.
Sir,
Where was
I
that?
never disturbed your incoherent ramble. I waited. Right? So, when 100 life, a young man, me I go assume me not put you no farther than 30. Me not think you pass the 30s any at all. I'm gonna put you right there. And when you as a young man come up to say, why? Was born. He man bring you to some 100 life. Would you vote for the PNP for something they did in 1972?
Crazy.
Would you vote for the PNP solely on something they did in 1970?
That's a man idiot. Come on. So even to him, Mr. Ingram is such a radical PNP supporter because of Bastard Act. But just try to find where the passion get injected in your vein, where it comes from.
Mr. Ingram is not a radical. He is a cult.
100 live. I would have hoped I get the opportunity to
Mr.
respond
Ingram
to
is
you.
not a radical.
Something
Mr.
was
Ingram
made,
is a
a comment
fanatic.
was made just now about 1939. I would just like to know at what point anybody on this platform have a discussion about any issue in 1939.
It was paraphrasing. The logic behind the thing was that when you mentioned just now, a whole thing you mentioned. May I ask you a question and you go back?
I was born 100 Live. You made a statement, 100 Live. You asked me a question, and I was pointing to you that I'm a person about 1958. 1958, and my consciousness would have reached a peak to identify some crucial decision-making process in this country, land of our
Name some of what are they? Name some of them.
I can use it. I can
name
use
some of
it.
them. Name some of them, Mr. Ingram. Name some.
And I refer to education. I refer to education.
Nonsense. And then 19 up until earlier on when we start the program, I was talking about in the 90s when we remember even my children them I go to school. And we were the government of the day, which was the PNP government, did have a thing named cash sharing. As can to them, you pay some and the parents pay some. And in those days, in the early 90s, and in the 90s was not so long ago. And if your children, them or your child never have the money, then them lock out of school, turn back. You couldn't get the book, the rental book from the bookstore in the school. So don't come here, Mr. Ingram, and talk the foolishness about education.
I would have hoped, Carl Lewis, I would have hoped a person of your age group would have at least be honest in your comments.
Caution, what comments?
You know.
In the 90s,
I'm responding to you, Carl.
Hold on, Mr. Ingram. Mr. Ingram, hold on, man. Are you challenging me to say that in the 90s, PNP will rule the whole of the 90s? Are you challenge me that there was not cash sharing in a school?
I'm challenging
Are you challenging me
I'm
with
challenging you, Carl Lewis, that today, things that were happening, worse is happening today in our schools than in the 1990s. I challenge
Rubbish. You name me
and
one.
Carl Lewis, I currently serve on a school.
Mr. Ingram, you need to name one. You're now get
I
over it.
currently serve on a school
What
board.
school board are they on? What school
One
board?
thing we are going now, apart from violence in school. Hold on, man. Hold on, guys. Apart from violence in school, when we were going to that, you name me one thing.
Violence
we are going in school now. Worse than in the 90s. Tell me.
The part
put
program.
Violence out there.
Carl Lewis, in case you don't know, and tomorrow morning, go and do some investigation. The part program, Carl Lewis.
That is a
numerous students are there right now.
Mr. Ingram, mute your mic, please. And God know me not use no host privilege, neither me not use a moderator privilege over here. Me just try to make a point. I mean, I try to tell you and everybody else, see how much are we up here? How much are we? 95, Carl, say 100 plus, and who those who were up on the For You page. This argument.
You know, double you realize that?
No. Hold on. This argument about the part program, it is a lie from the pit of hell. And it's a sabotage. Not just lie, sabotage. Did you hear what the Parliament Secretary said the other day? The lady said that the school, all of the school, every one of us knows, every one of us knows, so when you work with government, money late from government, and it was just a late. The school also know that whatsoever fund they have, they can use it and make the part program flow, right? And at a later date, them can claim it, or the government will just give them it back.
Exactly, Mr. Lewis. Exactly.
Because of sabotaging. So don't come with that, Mr. Ingram.
Can I respond?
Carl, you know I'm fascinating.
Can I respond
Before you respond, Carl, what I found fascinating about this, is the fact that before the school reached out to the ministry, they found themselves on social media. They found themselves on TVJ, Dre Bryan, Caution program, Ingram program. Over there, so they find themselves. Because over there, so in ministry there.
Yeah, over there, so the ministry there. So respond now, Mr. Ingram. Respond.
Thank you very much, Carl Lewis. Carl Lewis, I am not talking about the recent incident that I've heard the other day. I'm not responding to that. As a matter of fact, I didn't even give it a second thought. I'm talking about when money is being, the adequate, the allotted amount which is presented is in fact presented. And we still have another group of children who want to be in the part program, cannot be on it. And Carl Lewis, trust me, I am not talking here now about any PNP or jail. I'm telling you, what I'm saying to you right now, Carl Lewis, is a fact.
Something to say.
Okay? It's a fact.
So,
you have a long list right now. Want to get cannot get on the You know what again, Carl Lewis? The persons who are on the part program, the principals miraculously find another sum of money. When they get it from sometimes I don't know, and provide meals for another set of people, children. Always,
nothing like that, Ingram.
And I'm using this medium. I'm using your medium. Which is expanding. If you notice, it's gone over 100 odd now. Your program will grow since I'm here. I'm encouraging
Ingram, just cut out the little foolishness and get to the point, man.
I'm encouraging the Minister of Education to revisit the part program in Jamaica.
You know, me not even gonna respond to that. Soji, come in, Soji. You're there a long time. Come in, Soji.
Afternoon, everyone, and happy Mother's Day to all the men who have mothers. Wish them happy Mother's Day and wife for me. But I want to start by this point that was not answered. I think it was Talk Sweet said, if the board fail, who does the people blame? Isn't it the Prime Minister? And it was such a very, very crucial statement he made. You know? So, as I say, whatever PNP have against now doesn't make any sense. It's just blah, 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 blah. And wasting time trying to delay. You understand? Then I hear Classic ask a question about how many houses did PNP rebuild after Hurricane Ivan. But till now, our answer is not forthcoming where that is concerned. Shocking to me. And I hear again 8 months after Ivan before anybody got any assistance. No, these gatekeepers of Jamaica are coming here to tell us that free tertiary education given to a couple thousand Jamaican in the 70s because primary education was always free. That is something to talk about. Because PNP ruled for 18 and a half years. Who did they give free tertiary education to? So that 100 Live could know about it. And people who were born in those era could benefit from it. 18 and a half years. Did they give anybody free tertiary education in the 18 and a half years that they run Jamaica? Listen, we have to understand this. Nara is PNP graveyard.
Was
Sir,
that a
hold on,
question?
I'm not talking to you. No, sir, I'm not talking to you. Nara is PNP graveyard. It will be and will always be PNP graveyard. You understand me? We can talk, all who want to come up with it, they want to come up with it. I want to talk about the PART program. The PART program was tricked into setup. Who in and around it, PNP agenda this, who had them friends who are not supposed to be on the PART program. And I've been calling for a revamping of it. Take off and wait for people that are not planning to come off. And at the people that really need it on it. That is something I've been really talking about because a lot of people on the PART program should not be on it. And the people who really should be on it is not on it. I think the government should revamp it. Go really send an investigation into who is on PART and why they are on it and take off those who should not be on it and put on those who is really needing it. Because we have seen, and we know people, we hear the arguments up and about all around. You understand me? That is something that should be revisited. Who is on PART? You understand me? But I just want to say this. When you ask these people a question, they do not answer, but they want to have a conversation. They don't answer, but they want to have a conversation. I'm still waiting on Ingram to answer. Classic question. How many houses did PNP rebuild after Hurricane Ivan? Because I heard Lambert Brown, Senator Lambert Brown in Parliament said JLP should build 50,000 houses for the people in the West. 50, never say help them build 50,000 houses for the people in the West. Out of Lambert Brown mouth that came. So I want to hear on that argument. I'll land there.
Respond specifically to what the last speaker just spoke about. The issue of education and the PART program. Are we hearing again from Jamaica that the persons on the PART program are selected because they are PNP and the PART program? Are we hearing that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I would to God,
yes,
I would to God,
yes,
I would to God we'll rubbish
yes,
those garbage.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
currently
yes,
serve on a school board.
How
and
comes? I have not seen
where these educators, I have not seen where these educators have selected
really
students on the basis of their political affiliation. I have not seen anywhere where these educators have been selecting persons, students, on the basis of the political affiliation.
Question I asked.
I've not seen that.
Question I asked. So
let me move now to Let me move now to the issue
all the question
of housing.
All the question, all of them, not just one, all of them. Go ahead. All of them, not just two.
Let me move to the issue
because it's on the
housing.
Paul's narrative you talk, Soldier.
Okay, listen up, brother. Relax, man. Relax. I don't put no Paul's narrative. Relax. Go ahead, Ingo.
When I heard the comment about how many houses, one second, my brethren, how many houses are built after a particular hurricane.
Okay,
my understanding is, let me repeat, that no government of any administration can indemnify.
Yes, fine, well, no, man, fine. So how is it that Lambert Brown is asking the government to build 50,000 houses for the people of Jamaica? How is it? I'm asking you. Answer that.
So
Lambert Brown.
Within your time, I want to say something to you.
Can I respond?
Hold on, Ingram. Chavi want to say something. Hold on, man. Chavi want to say something. Go ahead, Chavi.
Carl Lewis, Carl Lewis.
I'll say this to you. Manley era, 1972, that went up to 80, and then he came back to power the latter part of 89. PJ Pattison from what? 92-ish, come up to what? 2006. And then you have Portia Simpson Miller, who did what? 2011 through to 2015, somewhere there. All of those administrations combined together has not produced 50,000 housing units to the people of Jamaica. Add them together. They have not produced 50,000 housing units. But here's Lambert Brown telling and demanding the government build 50,000 homes for the people in Western Jamaica only. Demanding. Talking as if they are the paragon of virtue. Like they have that right.
Your argument flat. Your argument flat. It's flat.
Miss, me not talk to you, miss.
Your argument flat.
How would you say? Oh, actually, I'll keep. Sorry, my bad. I thought it was somebody else. My bad. I thought it was somebody else.
Have some manners and some respect to each other.
I never know say O'Keefe has more than answer. Cause you know me not nothing to do with him. It don't make sense. You need to respond to it.
You need to go back to basic school.
What I'm saying, hear this now. Hold on. Okay, now that me know say you. The burden of proof rests on you and Mr. Ingram to prove that I'm lying. Don't just come out and blabber your mouth.
Yeah, you're talking bullshit out of your mouth. You're talking bullshit out of your mouth.
Prove it. Don't just say it. Prove it. Don't just say it.
I want to say this.
Prove it.
Chavi, I want to say this for these people who care about people. Westmoreland has been under the strong arm of the PNP for 50 years or maybe more. How many people in Westmoreland was given a land title by the PNP so that now they wouldn't have been in this issue? How many people in Westmoreland, which has been under PNP rule for more than 50 years, have a land title to show given by the hold on a second,
that's it. Only just don't know get into a conversation. That's no problem, you know. You just talk rubbish from the mouth.
Sir, hold on, sir.
You've been talking for a while, to man.
Hold on, sir.
Carl,
hold on.
Control your program. You've been talking for a while.
Wagwan.
Like Soldier now.
Soldier, finish your statement. Yeah, you up on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what you say?
So I was saying, for 50 years, I want PNP to show me how many land titles did they hand out to the people of Westmoreland and say, all right, I'm going to give you this piece of land. I'm going to give you this piece of land and you pay 3,000, 5,000 or 4,000 a month so you can own this land. How many people in Westmoreland PNP did that for? I want one of them to come and answer that. And I land their car.
All right, answer that, okay.
I'm not going to answer that foolish question, Carl. If it were in my time.
All right, your time, yeah. All right, your time. Okay. Your time, okay.
Yes. Let me tell you something about management. The PNP is out of power for almost 11 years. The PNP has nothing, all of PNP negative things that PNP have done that passed and gone. We have
all right, okay. So that means we must forget it then.
Hold on. We have put in a government for 11 years.
No, we're asking. No, me ask if
it is known as spill milk.
I know put in. You never put in.
It is known. It is known as spill milk.
You're too lying. I do that.
It is known as
we have.
Brother. Just relax. It is known as spill milk. We put in a now the Jamaica put in a government 11 call it 11
Don't say
years.
we have.
Right? The government, what this government is doing, you're coming with the word false narrative and rubbish and all of these food. This government is in for over 11 years, and from this government, there's nothing beneficial to Jamaica more than they're a copycat of the PNP manifesto. The guarantee, the no guarantor. Sir, I'm speaking, sir. Sir, I'm speaking. PJ Patterson administration build the most houses in Jamaica, build the most housing scheme.
My time next, right, Carl?
Longsville Park in Clarendon.
Stop up the line.
Longsville Park in Clarendon. Greater Portmore, right? Greater Portmore. Operation Pride. And all of these things, PJ build the most houses.
Hold on there. You sure you want to mention the Operation Pride argument?
We know. Yes, Operation Pride have benefited a lot of people. But one thing,
I'm mad with a whole heap of corruption. So
we know so.
Me live in a scheme. Me live in a scheme.
Because everybody wants to
live in a scheme.
Let him talk, no man.
That's how I don't like to come on the platform because everybody wants to talk one time. Allow me to express myself and then you rebut me. Allow me to express myself.
All right, my time next.
Just
allow him and then rebut him.
I'm on 100 my time next man.
When you're talking about cashiering, in school, a JLP cutter, who bring in cashiering in school? When Michael Manley,
the PNP bring in cashiering.
Hold on, Carl. Let me make sure. Let me tell you something. When you come on to history, check me. I'm a walking encyclopedia when you come on to history. Mr. Siaga, 1986 was the man who started to bring back cashiering in school.
That is not true.
Hold on, Carl. I went to high school and at that year 1986 my mother had to pay. My mother don't question me and come get into
which
my
high
business.
School
you don't have to know which high school
I know if you did really go high school.
You understand? You don't have to know.
Which secondary school you did go?
You know what, Carl? Me can't reason with a little. Me know I'm rude to your youth. So
you can't rude to me, man. Me used to it.
Okay, finish your talk now, man. What wrong with you?
No, that you him behave like a girl. You don't behave like somebody who's intelligent.
Go on, Jenny, talk now, Jenny.
You're too personal, man.
Jenny, talk now, man.
Classic, leave him alone, man.
Oh, sorry, I'm not in trouble with Jenny again.
Look how you make look how you run, man.
Put up caution.
Caution.
Him jump. Come did ask him one question, you know.
Yo, Carl, I want to moderate them over your bridge.
Then you know in the box, Caution.
Just take me out, man. Talk to Kate, man.
Caution, you're there on the live, man. Use the next one to you just want argue. You're there on the live and you still attack.
Big man, I 2 times girl take me out of the box.
Caution, you're on the live. You talk.
So tell us,
man.
Well, I don't know. So I'm talking when everybody attack. So I can't say something.
I know your time.
Talk.
All right. So the boss say my time. So what you know? You're not talk about this Nara shit. Nara not talk about?
No, we're not talking about Nara.
We're not talking about
Ivan.
First and foremost.
We are talking about Ivan. How many houses the PNP
all right.
rebuild?
So we're going upon the hurricane.
Yeah.
Good.
How many houses?
How many houses? Hold on, brother. My time for talking.
Andrew Wallace was the Prime Minister during Ivan.
Yeah, we just want to know where that talk about.
My name Prime Minister then time.
Hold on. You know what I talk about now, so I can't talk.
Yeah, man, clear up
Get my
Ivan
mouth
first.
for myself, you know. So
Yeah,
me
we
I
want to
said,
know.
I should only tell we say, listen.
No, we want to know how many houses
we're
gonna
gonna get
build.
a container up, big
How
one.
many houses gonna build? Carl,
Let
how many houses gonna rebuild for the people?
Classic. And my time for talk.
No, but we want to ask you a question. We are talking about Ivan. We cannot talk about Ivan and you are
I
talking
question and
about
answer
Melissa.
sessions yet. Just calm
No,
down.
we are talking about
Ivan
Ivan and you're gonna Melissa.
Listen, man,
that's not good.
it's
That's
not
so.
question and answer
Carl,
session.
Carl, we are talking about Ivan, right, Carl?
Well, I'm Carl. Who for time for talk? And my time for
Carl,
talk.
we are talking
Yeah,
about
all
Ivan.
right. Yeah,
Don't it, Carl?
caution. Classic and caution. Hold on a little bit.
Carl, we are
Yeah,
talking
classic.
about
But I could
Ivan,
bring some
right?
order.
No, I
Yeah,
am the one.
man.
I am
But
the
I could
one.
bring some order to this. Classic. I could bring some order to this. Here we are going now. Caution. We are talking about Ivan.
Yeah.
No
then
problem. You
Ivan
go
can talk
on
about.
reference. Yeah.
Me I make a
Ivan, yeah.
comparison.
We are talking about Ivan. Here what we are talking.
Yeah.
We are talking during Ivan, the PNP never give the people them nothing. That's where the debate revolve around.
No, but
if you want to make
evidence to that, want to provide no evidence for that?
Well, you want classic trash out that?
No,
you
me
want to argue about that?
No, me I
Yo,
talk about the
you want
container
evidence?
house them.
Don't say we don't provide. Don't say we don't provide.
Carl, you see how you stop we, Carl.
Where
You see
them
how you
container
stop
house
we,
there?
and you know what? You know what we talk about Ivan, Carl.
No,
Hold on a second.
Carl, me want to talk about Ivan.
Carl,
No, well,
And I realize all of these PNP Ivan, none of them now want to answer the Ivan question. Answer the Ivan question, man. And then you move on to Melissa. Yeah, man, you're the born. You're the born. You're a dinosaur. You're the born. You're the born.
2004. I don't know nothing about 2004,
You can't answer a question.
So me I talk about now.
You talk about manly and your name about me not manly time.
Me
Talk
and you
about
want conversation about manly.
you later for you, man. You're one of them who can't answer the question.
With a man say, he will bring to Jamaica in a January.
You know what I'm saying?
Just me.
We are talking about
Carl, I'm not serious, Carl. I just, I feel
live and
this
classic.
up in come to the shop, Carl.
In all honesty, it was I am the one trying to speak.
Yeah, but it was granting me favor.
No, because he come on and a bomb rush the thing and the host want to calm it down, so go on. But it end up turning into a big old thing. So might as well.
Yeah, but we know what him are going to do, you know, Travis. Him just like come and switch it up it 360.
Right, heard that 100. Now we're gonna go to I am the one. It was his turn to respond to what was said before he come on. I am the one, open your mind. He now gonna try to talk over everybody. If you don't use some other program, he now gonna try to talk over everybody. So let us calm down, let him do him time, and then we'll move on to classic right after that 100 like J-Rox and come back right now.
Yeah, man, I'm here. You know, I want to see the conversation where it's
because guess what? Me have a second mother. Me have a mother.
What's going on? Where's that coming from?
Yeah, man, we are hear you. Everybody are hear you.
Okay.
Audio playing, that's
There's another audio playing, man.
Oh, no, man, that's my one. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
So you're here now. I mean, have another. Let me mute. I have another audio did I play.
Okay, Yes, thanks. All right. So we need to focus the conversation where it belongs, right? I know there's a lot of distractors who want to move the conversation from where it rightfully belongs and put it onto something that it does not, that does not bear any merit. You know what I mean? But I think we're at the right place when we're focusing on Ivan and what was done and what benefits the Jamaican people received from the PNP-led administration during and after Ivan. I can't speak to it very, I can't speak to it. During Ivan, majority of people who actually got any sort of reprieve or any help from the government only received maybe $2,000, 2,000 Jamaican dollars. And that's for the majority. And for the minute few who got above that amount, it was not enough money to actually repair or even replace any houses. So I want to know, why is it that the People's National Party and the People's National Party's surrogates and mouthpieces are all over the internet and all over the media asking for the government of Jamaica to replace houses, some of which were never even there in the first place, and to give these people that, you know, were affected this exorbitant sum of money? I want to know, because when they were in power and, you know, Jamaica was in a similar situation, they did not do the same thing. It took them nearly 2 years for some people to actually get any money from the government to help them to get back on their feet or to put their roofs on. I'm even hearing that they, you know, in this storm that passed by, there are people that were still recovering from Ivan, and look how long ago Ivan was. So what are we saying? Are we saying there's a different metric for the Jamaica Labour Party than there is for the People's National Party? Are we saying that the Jamaica Labour Party is more responsible than the People's National Party? Because that is the impression I get, you know. And that is the impression that majority of people that listens to you people speak about this get. And you know one thing you're convincing people of? You are exactly where you needed to be in opposition. Because if it is only the Jamaica Labour Party that the people of Jamaica can depend on to provide the sort of assistance that they needed, that means the People's National Party never deserved to be in government and should never be in government again. Because they are not the kind of government that the people could have depended on. But here you are asking for the people, for the Jamaica Labour Party led government to give houses, to give exorbitant grants, to give you know, material for people to rebuild houses, and to give houses to some people that never had any in the first place. So Jamaica had made the right choice when they voted in September. And with what the People's National Party is doing, Jamaica will make the same choice in the next election. And that's all I have to add for now.
I won't be long, but yes, this Andrew administration is definitely going to give people that don't have homes, right? Because it means upon a cultural shift and a cultural change. But me does reach a stage in debating with PNP where we kind of need some convincing arguments from them, because it kind of get repetitive to me personally when I speak for the next man. But to me personally, it kind of get repetitive. So if them willing, no for them in the chat or in the comment section, convince us why them so passionate about the People's National Party. Because if you are checking history, checking present, it just don't make no sense to me. It's like what the mathematics just maths at all. Nathaniel, yeah.